This game's going to be on what? Peacock?
Peacock.
Good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. It is game 3 between the Pistons and the Magic presented by PrizePicks.
Good morning, everybody. Alpha 18 is here early. AJ. Shadows is in the chat. Khaled. We got Dodgers in the chat very early this morning. Good morning. It is 11:20 a.m. in Dallas, Texas. It's 9:20 a.m. where Roach is at, right?
Yeah, it's very early here on the West Coast.
Matthew Bregshot, good morning. Jacob Fredericks, Joe Brown, Angel, ¿Cómo estás? Angelo, I'm sorry. Angelo, sorry about the loss last night, man. That was a tough game for the Blazers in game number 3. Good luck in game 4. J-Dog says the Rockets suck. You know, they have a collection of talent. You know, we try to tell people that. At least I try to tell people that. The Rockets are not a cohesive team. They've had problems all year, glaring problems all year, and it was going to be emphasized even more in the playoffs. Like, by a great deal. And we see that here in the playoffs against the Lakers. A team that they are still more talented than, but can't get it done. And now they're on the verge of getting swept.
They're on the verge of having their season ended already, faster than anybody expected. What's up, Jason? What's up, Christopher? What's up, David? Says Detroit basketball. Man, can you guys do what we saw in game 2 when you guys went on that 30-3 run in the third quarter, excuse me.
Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic. It's been a funny series. In game number 1, Orlando dominated Detroit, playing bully ball, playing very physical, getting penetration inside. And now the script has been flipped in game 2. I mean, the Detroit Pistons, especially like Roger said, going out into that second half in that third quarter, smoking the Magic 38-16, you completely clamped them down defensively. They couldn't get into their rhythm. They couldn't get into their actions. They couldn't score. Even when eventually they did have open looks, they were completely out of rhythm. They couldn't knock down their shots. Pistons were forcing turnovers, turning it into transition points the other way. Detroit dominated Orlando 98-83. It was an old school NBA whooping. That was.
It was something we figured the Pistons would do. They used their defense to turn it into offense in that third quarter, man, and it was brilliant to watch.
So what version of these teams are we going to see here in game number 3? The Orlando from game 1? The Detroit from game 2? Maybe a mixture of both here in game 3 in Orlando, which would be an epic game. If both teams are locked in and everything, we should have an interesting game number 3 here in Orlando. Paulo Banchero averaging 22 points in the series. Cade Cunningham averaging 23, 9 points in the series. Let's go.
Dude, we saw Jalen Duren finally get involved in game 2. The offense really rose through Jalen Duren, and we saw that in game 2. Getting the ball inside for him opens up a lot more on the outside. You got to get him involved again here going forward in game 3.
Jed Lockett, good morning, Jed. Says, I've got hockey and you guys all day. It's going to be an epic day. Well, enjoy the hockey, NHL playoffs. How fun are the NHL playoffs right now?
Dude, they are electric. Both the NBA and NHL playoffs have been so much fun so far.
Jay Lockett, thank you, man. Chris, 7653 is in the house. Angel, I see it. Mildred, hello. And Vile in the chat says, Detroit won't lose another game in this series. Well, if you're right, then my pre-playoff prediction would come true. Detroit in 5.
I had Detroit in a sweep, so that's already gone.
J-Dog says, I remember Stephen A. Smith talking about the Lakers are going to get swept. The Lakers are going to get swept. And now look at that. The script has been flipped, and the Lakers on the verge of sweeping the Rockets tomorrow. And we'll keep an eye on Austin Reeves' availability.
I mean, this dude comes back already up 3-0. I don't see a way the Rockets could win tomorrow with Austin Reeves back.
I mean, they could if they have Kevin Durant back, then they could win and extend the series, and then we go back to LA, and maybe the series ends there. But you know what I remember, J Dog? I remember making that prediction: the Lakers are going to beat the Rockets, and so did Rocha. Now the series is not over yet. It's not over yet, but we were told we were all kinds of stupid for thinking that.
See, I had the Lakers winning because I figured Luka Doncic would come back in the freaking series, and now it's going to be Austin Reeves instead of Luka. All right, fine, cool, also with the Lakers.
I still believe the Nuggets-Pistons championship game says Alpha 18. Nuggets and the Pistons. Now, Pistons look like they found their groove again in game 2. For the Denver Nuggets, they are a little bit more to be worried about, the Denver Nuggets, because their defense has been terrible. And I mean absolutely dreadful. Some of the worst defense we've seen in these first-round playoff games. And after game 2, the Minnesota Timberwolves, most notably and specifically Jaden McDaniels, called him out on it. I mean, he left no crumbs. He called specific players out from Denver. You're terrible. You're ass. You're terrible. You're ass. And we're going to attack them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just tell that to everybody in the world. And they're going to know it too. What are they going to do about it? You know what they did about it? Nothing. You know why they can't? You know why they couldn't do anything about it? Because they can't. Because what Jaden McDaniels said was true. Now, I had Nuggets winning that series, right? Off the talent of Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, who had a phenomenal season this year. But losing Aaron Gordon in game 3 was really tough, man, because he's one of the anchors to their defense. Denver is in trouble. They are in trouble. They got blown out by Minnesota in game 3. And Minnesota is just going to continue to do that. They're going to continue to attack Jokic, continue to attack Jamal Murray, continue to attack those guys. They're not afraid. Jaden McDaniels, all of them, they responded so well in game 3.
And they're going to continue to have Gobert mirror Jokic's minutes. We saw that in game 3, and it worked out perfectly.
It's one of the most impressive things I've seen. Rudy Gobert, his defense on Nikola Jokic, who had a MVP type season this year. We're going to be talking about this for a long time. What Rudy Gobert's doing right now to Jokic. People are going to be debating it and talking about it years down the road. It's incredible. Incredible. He has been probably the most valuable player because of it of this series. And for those who had Minnesota beating Denver, you're looking really damn smart right now.
Hopefully, Aaron Gordon is back tonight for Denver. He is listed as questionable. He went through practice yesterday. Sure, he's going to go through shoot around today. That would be huge to get him back in game 3 tonight, or game 4 tonight. TBS says, yeah, you know what? I have Minnesota winning that series.
Thank you for those tuning in. It is 11:28 in the morning. I know it's really, really early for this game number 1. Game 1 on the docket today. Game number 3 in the series between the Magic and the Detroit Pistons, where the series is tied 1 apiece. Today's game will be on Peacock between the Magic and Pistons, game number 3. On Peacock. The next 2 games are on NBC, right?
Yeah, next 2 are on NBC. Mm-hmm.
And then the final game tonight is on ABC between the Nuggets and Timberwolves.
Yeah, this one's the one that got relegated to Peacock instead of the second game we're about to stream, the Thunder and Spurs.
Trey Deep says the Rockets are super bad. They have been all season long with their cohesiveness as a team. They have been. They're still talented, very talented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
very talented, and they won a lot of games due to that talent.
I did like what we saw yesterday from Amin Thompson. Got to the free throw line a lot, got inside and attacked.
I mean, Houston's still a great rebounding team, especially on the offensive glass, and we saw that against the Los Angeles Lakers. And Şengün stepped up. He had a pretty damn good game, best game of the series for Alperen Şengün, and that didn't matter. They still lost the game. They have no closers. Them with a lack of a real point guard was a problem in this series, and why they choked. A big reason why they choked that game last night. They have no real point guard, no real guy to bring up the ball. Those last two possessions where they turned it over and they gave up 6 points to the Lakers the other way, that was a big reason. That was a big reason.
Dude, I mean, they had a win probability of 99.9%. To be up 6 points with 30 seconds left and lose that game is absolutely terrible for the Rockets.
Good morning, Father Time. Good morning. Good to see you. Caden's in the chat. Hello, Caden. Says, please tell me these games won't be on streaming services after round one. That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure, but I hope not either because I'm tired of it myself. Really. Going from app to TV, from app to app has been pretty annoying. It's been pretty annoying.
I would think going forward, the only other thing would be on Prime, but
playoff games on a playoff games on a streaming app is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Even if you do like the coverage, it's just not a good look. Steven says, "Let's go Detroit. It's Detroit versus everybody. Y'all the truth. Since I can't watch the game, I'll rock with y'all. Let's go, Steven. It's Fallon. And we do got you from the very tip-off to the very last seconds of the game. We got you. Detroit and Orlando game 3 here in Orlando. And we'll be going over our game time predictions here pretty soon, folks. Zachary Butler, good morning. Nick, good morning. It's 12:30 a.m. in the Philippines. Whoo! Those are my prime time hours. 12:30 in the morning. That's usually when I feel the most alive.
He's alive.
Tristan Allen, Mod Squad, welcome on in. Carson, good morning. Jason Northcutt says, "Let's go Magic." Ooh, looks like Jason Northcutt got the Magic today.
Magic got to bring some magic into game 3, man. Bring that magic we saw in game 1 where they won 112 to 101. They were shooting well. They're playing good defense. They took Jalen Duren out of that game. What happened in game 2? Well, in that third quarter, we saw Jalen Duren start attacking, start getting the ball, start assisting. Take Jalen Duren out, force it to only be Cade Cunningham. You can't trust these Pistons role players to be consistent. You just can't. They have a lack of shooting on this team, or something I was worried about. That's what Orlando's got to get back to here in game 3, to focus on those role players to try to beat you today. What an early game. Yep, this is an early game. This is the early game today. The Pistons in the Magic. Food says, do you guys think Austin Reeves would ruin the Lakers' momentum coming back?
No. I don't think so. Austin Reeves is a guy who can get you 20 a night more. And definitely better minutes than what Jake LaRavia is giving you in this series. I mean, he does. I like Jake LaRavia a whole lot, and there's some games where he looks completely brilliant out there with his defense. Even if he's not scoring, if he can give you some good defense, but the way he's been turning over the ball, the way he's been playing, he's been pretty awful. So no, I don't think Austin Reeves is going to come in and fumble everything up. I've never been one of those kind of guys that believe that kind of stuff.
Anything, you have Reeves cut back, who averages almost 25 points a game. To have these role players like Kennard and Rui Hachimura and Marcus Smart play that out, it makes him even more dangerous.
Reeves might be on a minute restriction. Yeah, that too. When he comes back, he could be.
We haven't seen Austin Reeves play in 3.5 weeks, so I expect him to be on one. Absolutely.
I think they'll be fine. I think the Lakers will be fine, and that's because of two major things. One, JJ Redick. JJ Redick, his coaching in this first round, chef's kiss. It's been great. And LeBron James.
Oh my God, LeBron James playing like prime LeBron James, man. He's been assisting, scoring, everything.
He's a true leader out there, man. Got to say, he's a true leader out there. Something that Kevin Durant cannot do and never has done. And to be fair, that's never been something he's been interested in being.
Mm-mm. When we saw him team up with Steph Curry, and he had to let Steph Curry be the leader out there, who's not really a leader himself either.
We got Nina Turner. Good morning, Nina Turner. Ready for a day of playoff basketball? It's going to be a full docket of games here on the Sports Fury, and I am ready for it. I hope you guys are as well. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Seeing you guys here so early makes me very, very happy because we're going to enjoy some games here together. TB5204 says Udoka is horrible. Dude, he's fallen off as a coach. He has been terrible for the most part in this series. And the way he keeps putting his players under the bus, throwing his players under the bus in these post-game conferences, it's awful. It's a bad look. It's just an overall bad look. Things are getting broken up in the offseason. I feel that.
He went from taking the Celtics to the NBA Finals to everything that went on to now this, potentially out 2 straight first rounds.
Pikachu's mom's in the house. Connor says, we back. Lots of games today. Heck yeah, man. In every single game, I'm very interested in. We got this game 3 between Orlando and Detroit. And which version of each team are we going to see? Because it's been such a huge difference in games 1 and 2 on the teams that we saw from those games. And then later on, we have Denver and Minnesota. We'll see about Aaron Gordon playing. And then we also have, oh my goodness, why am I blanking?
Later today, we got Atlanta and New York.
Atlanta, New York. Yes. Atlanta, New York. New York in trouble. They got to get a dub, man. They got to get a dub. Losing by 1 point of the day was crazy. It was crazy. And Mikal Bridges, you better wake the hell up, man. You better be up and ready today because you have been terrible and have been letting your team down. Letting your team down. In a loss by 1 to Atlanta, you couldn't get a field goal? I've seen very few people out there go after Bridges. Most everyone's going after Brunson, after Brunson, after Brunson, after Brunson, after Brunson. And I get it, right? He's the guy. He's the guy. And his team loses, so everything's on him, right? The wins and the losses. He gets the glory. He also gets the crap. But Bridges, he's been terrible. He's been the bum of the series. And you're getting paid, what, $150 million on your contract?
And they traded 4 first-round picks for him. To perform like this time and time again after the postseason is not a good look for him, man.
And for the Atlanta Hawks side, CJ McCollum, he's outperforming Jalen Brunson on a consistent basis. CJ McCollum's been that guy. And people were wondering going into this series, well, the Atlanta Hawks, can they really rely upon Jalen Johnson to be that go-to scorer to lead the team? Some people felt like he couldn't do that. He's not ready for that, right? He's the best overall player for sure, right, of that franchise. But CJ McCollum, he's been that go-to consistent veteran scorer that they needed. They got that. And then Jonathan Kuminga, Joku over the last 2 games. This is the version of Jonathan Kuminga that Warriors fans were hoping to see on a consistent basis. And if he can continue to be that in this series, Atlanta is going to win this series.
Dude, it's been so much fun to watch Jonathan Kuminga this postseason so far, man. I love it.
We got a $5 dono here from Mr. Ben Dog. Says, yo, guys, hope you've been enjoying the NBA playoffs. What's been the most exciting series for you so far? Also, I hope the San Francisco Giants get a win today. You think San Francisco will get a win today?
We better. We're facing the Marlins. We should absolutely beat them.
Now, what's been the most exciting first-round playoffs for you, Roach?
Honestly, Josh, I think it's got to be Atlanta, New York, bro.
The multiple games coming down to the wire.
Yep.
I think it's got to be New York, Atlanta. And it was a series we were hyped about going into the postseason. We thought New York would win the series, right? We both did.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, the games are great. The games are good. So dramatic and good.
I mean, I had Atlanta in 5. No, I had New York in 5. Excuse me. And this series is going to go at least 6 games.
Okay. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Ben Dog. Yeah, man, and we're excited for these games today. Thank you. Gregory Baker, appreciate you. We have a $2 donation here also, Roach, from Bobby Cox. Bobby says with a 2, guys, I don't like games on apps. NBC, ABC is fun. Or finish. I don't like them either. I don't like the games on the apps either. They're always far behind than regular television,
Yes.
and we already always going to have a YouTube delay anyways. So I don't like that further delay. I don't like having to go from app to app. It is annoying. It's easier to just go from ABC to ESPN or NBC and TBS, whatever it is, right? It's easier that way. It's better for everybody. Having so many playoff games on these streaming apps is a bummer. And some of these playoff and some of these apps I do enjoy, like their coverage. I've always been talking up really nice about the Amazon Prime pregame and postgame coverage, about how it's been the best I thought all year with their panel of analysts. But still, don't have playoff games on apps. I don't see how that's great overall for the league.
I don't see it either. I don't see how it's great for the league. You're not having the ability for some people to watch these games at all.
Thank you so much, Bobby Cox, for the 2, and thank you again, Ben Dog, for the 5. I see Harry Pothead in the chat, Levi and friends. God got us in the chat. Oberyn, Tommy, welcome on in. Tommy says, I still feel the Knicks are going to take the series, not going to lie. These games have been close between New York and Atlanta. Jalen Brunson, in those first couple of games, was inconsistent. And I think he played better in that last game. But like down the stretch, he had like a couple of big shots, right?
Yeah.
But Bridges has to wake up. He needs some help. Because him just playing iso ball throughout the game it's just not going to win you the series.
Oh, you got to get a good spread of production going, man. Somebody has to wake up if they're going to win that series. You're the favorites in that series. You got to wake up and actually play like it, man.
What time does this game start? This game tips off at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. It's supposed to tip off on Peacock at 2:30. No, not 2:30. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Yeah. My bad.
Yep.
My bad.
Trent says, I expect Brunson and CJ McCollum both to have a good game today. Hopefully you're right, man.
Now, what are we going to get from this Magic and Pistons team today? I mean, look at this stuff. This was the last game. It was a beatdown, 98-83. Look at that third quarter. What Detroit did to Orlando, 38-16 in that third quarter. What did they go on a run again?
30-3.
I don't think I've ever seen that. A 30-3 run calling a game. 30-3 run. Paulo Banchero had 18 points. Jalen Suggs had 19, who shot pretty well from the field. Well, better. Didn't shoot great from downtown. Desmond Bane, he was awful, Desmond Bane. 2 for 11 in game 2. Franz Wagner, 4 for 11, 12 points. Wendell Carter Jr., 3 points, 5 rebounds. And he fouled out in that game. Wendell Carter was playing frustrating all game long. And then for the Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham, 27 points in game number 2 on 11 for 19 shooting, 11 assists. He had 6 rebounds. He had a steal and a block. He could turn down those turnovers, though. He had 7 of those in game 2. Tobias Harris gave you 16. Duncan Robinson gave you 10 on his birthday. Jalen Duren, 11 and 9. He looked a little bit better in that one. Asor Thompson, 11 points and 8 rebounds. And then off the bench, Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew, he gave you 10 points with 5 rebounds. So game 1 was dominated by Orlando with the physicality, imposing their will. Detroit returned the favor in game 2. Now we go to game 3 in Orlando. And what version of each team are we going to see? That's what's going to be interesting. And we're going to go over game time predictions here pretty soon. But today's game is presented by PrizePicks. You're not using PrizePicks? Well, what are you waiting for? Go download the PrizePicks app or sign up on desktop. And when you do, use that promo code HMA. Use that promo code to play $5 and get $50 instantly in lineups. And it's very simple to use. It's very simple to use. Choose players in these games, more or less stats on those players. Simple. And here's our entry of game 3 for Magic and the Detroit Pistons. Let's take a look. It's a 3-leg entry. We're taking Asor Thompson for more than 13.5 PRA. PRA is points, rebounds, and assists. And we think, and the combined, Asor Thompson's going to get more than 13.5 with points, rebounds, and assists combined. Now, we're going to go to Goga for the Magic. We're going to take more than 1.5 points for Goga. 1.5 points. Come on, Goga. You can give us a field goal or a couple free throws, right, Goga? And then for Jalen Suggs, we're going to take more than 6.5 rebounds plus assists. So let's recap. Jalen Suggs, more than 6.5 rebounds plus assists. Goga, more than 1.5 points. And Asor Thompson for more than 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If you guys want to tail us, you have plenty of time to do so on PrizePicks. You can also follow us on PrizePicks, the Sports Fury. Please bet responsibly. And our affiliate link is in the description down below. Use that promo code HMA.
Let's go, baby. Let's do it. Good morning, Khaled. How's it going, bro?
Okay, so over the last, what are we now right now on PrizePicks over the last couple of days? Or few days?
Over the last 6 games, we're 4 for 6.
We're 4 for 6 on PrizePicks over the last 6 games. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty good.
And the reason why we missed one of those is because of that great Minnesota defense we saw a couple of nights ago, man.
So again, that's Jalen Suggs for more than 6.5 rebounds plus assists. Goga for more than 1.5 points. Asor Thompson, more than 13.5 points, rebounds, plus assists for game number 3 between the Magic and the Detroit Pistons. And we'll keep an eye on that throughout the game and see how it looks. Because 4 for 6 over the last 6 games is pretty nice. Let's try to go 4 for 4 today, yeah?
Yeah, let's go 4 for 4, baby. Rayo says, I got Bane for 37 points today.
You got Desmond Bane going for 37 points. 37 at home. Well, he's certainly capable of it, but he needs to at least bounce back from game number 2. 2 for 11 is not going to cut it for Desmond Bane. 2 for 11, that's what he went for in game number 2. Now in front of the home crowd, Orlando Magic fans got to be loud. They got to be proud. I don't know if they're going to be all wearing their white shirts or blue shirts or anything at all.
We saw how great Orlando was at home in that playing game against the Hornets, man.
And for those who are brand new here, maybe you just stumbled across our live.
Oh, Mike went out. And we saw how great they went against the Hornets in that game. Cage dropping 40. Cage's been brilliant. Over 30 points in game 1, over 20 points in game 2. Cade has been brilliant this series. Or everybody else has been very inconsistent for both teams. Cade's been the one consistent.
All right. So as I was saying, for those who are brand new to this live stream, maybe you just stumbled across us. What we do here is play-by-play of the entire game. Every possession, rebound, steal, score, assist, everything. Play-by-play of the game with a live scoreboard right above our heads. And to the right of your screen, you will see the on-the-floor stats for both the Detroit Pistons and the Orlando Magic as we go throughout the game. And the splashes. You'll see the splash counter above my head and a splash counter over by Roach's head. A splash is a three-pointer, right? So a three-pointer scored is a splash. And we will be keeping track of the splashes throughout the game. So anytime Detroit hits a 3, that's a splash. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on. Same thing for the Orlando Magic.
You want to see that Magic splash go up a lot tonight because when they're not shooting well for downtown, they are not winning games.
Do you think the Magic go for 28 points in the first quarter? 28 points in the first quarter.
Well, they had 21 points in the first quarter last game, but they had 35 points in the first quarter of game one.
So 21 in game 2, 35 in game 1 in the first quarter. Do they get 28 in the first quarter here at home?
I'm going to say no. I think they get like mid 20s, like 23 to 25.
I was thinking like around 26, 27, like
26.
close, but no cigar. But it's
Because
possible
the
they could. I mean, in front of their home
yeah,
crowd. Desmond Bain finds a stroke. Paulo Banchero in his bag. Franz Wagner, he's locked in early. Maybe they could put something up like around 29, 30 points. But I'll say 26.
I'll say like 23 to 25. I think Detroit will end up winning this first quarter today. Tommy says no. Give me like 25 as well for them in the first quarter.
All right. Zimmerman's in the chat. I see Zimmerman, Stephen Fallon once again. Thank you. Kane is in the house as well early for this game number 3. The first game of 4 for us here in the Sports Fury. I saw Costa in the chat. He's still hyped from that Lakers and Rockets stream last night. Coda Steve, I'm sorry. Coda Steve. That game, that stream last night popped off. Man, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. That's what we live for right there. It's the end of a playoff game, right? It looks like one team is cooked. Rockets are up 6-0. They turn over the ball. Marcus Smart fouled shooting 3. His 3 free throws. Ball's inbound in the backcourt. It's Reed Shepherd, not a true point guard. He brings up the ball, and Wolf behind him. It's LeBron James, back taps. It gets intercepted. Lakers have the ball. LeBron hits the game-tying 3, 101 apiece. We go to overtime, and the Lakers took over. And you saw that it was going to be the case on the faces of the Rockets because they just looked defeated when they went to overtime. You saw it on Jabari Parker's face. You saw it on Şengün's face. They were cooked going into that overtime.
I mean, come on, man. You're up 6 points in 30 seconds. Everybody thought that game was over. I know some Laker fans even turned the game off at that point.
And those last 2 turnovers that gave 6 points to the Lakers to tie the game and send it to overtime, a big part of that is because they have no true point guard. Jabari Smith was bringing up that ball in that first turnover, and he did this awkward pass. I don't know what that was. And down the sideline, Marcus Smart said, "Scoop, thank you." He's foul shooting 3. Reed Shepherd's bringing up the ball. He's not a true point guard. LeBron steals it. They hit another 3. They tie the game. That was just brilliant by LA. Brilliant.
I'm sure Marcus Smart has been great. He's been a true point guard on the other side for LA. Without Austin Reeves, he needed to step up, and he has. We've seen him be able to close out games for LA, which is huge for them. Hey, Bishop Play the $2 donation. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, America. Good morning, NBA playoffs.
Good morning, Bishop. How you doing? Thank you for the 2, dude.
Thank you so much, man. All right. Y'all ready for game time predictions?
Let's go, baby.
Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons, series tied 1 apiece, going here to game number 3. Let's get into game time predictions. Who's favorite, Roach?
It is the Detroit Pistons by 2.5 points.
As we were mentioning earlier, what version of each team are we going to get? These 2 teams play physical. Things got real chippy in game number 2. Wendell Carter Jr. fouled out. Desmond Bain played terrible. Shot 2 for 11 from the field. Cade Cunningham's been having a great series. He continues to get healthier and look better and better as each game is going along. Who wins today?
I got Detroit on the road to take back home court advantage. They're going to use their defense to win this game tonight.
I agree. I'm taking the Detroit Pistons. They looked absolutely locked in. You saw, especially in that third quarter, you saw the body language of both teams. It was night and day. Detroit said, you know what? We are who we are. There's a reason why we're the number 1 seed, and you guys were a playing team. You're inconsistent, and we are going to put our will against yours. We're going to impose ourselves on y'all. Detroit Pistons win game number 3. Who's MVP?
Oh, it's got to be Kate Cunningham, baby.
You're going with Cade Cunningham?
Mm-hmm.
I will go with Cade as well.
Can you guess Cade's points today?
Cade Cunningham. Let's see. Cade is probably going to put up 32, 33 points.
I'll go 29 tonight for Kate Cunningham, or today, I should say.
Now, anyone taking Orlando in the chat, because they could win this game if we see a little bit more of that version from them in game number 1 in front of the home crowd. Paolo Banchero, I think he's having a fantastic series. Paulo's having a fantastic series, I think. But it's inconsistent from Franz Wagner, from Desmond Bane, from some of these other guys. They got to step up for Paulo. They got to step up together.
We got Gregory Baker. We got Rio, Tristan Allen. They are all taking the Magic for this one.
I'm taking for X Factor, Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren, X Factor here in game 3 for the Pistons.
I'm going to Short Thompson. He's been scoring great, playing really good defense. I want to see him continue to do that in this series. Give me Thompson as X Factor.
You're going to go Asor Thompson. He had a good game 3, man. Game 2, I'm sorry. Now, what about first bucket? Who scores first?
You know what, Josh? Give me Wendell Carter Jr. to score first tonight.
And I'm going to take Paolo Banchero to start things off here in game 3 in Orlando. Now, what about the first 3 tonight or today?
Jalen Suggs.
You're going Jalen Suggs for the first 3. I'm going to go Duncan Robinson. He found a little bit more of a groove in game number 2, knocking down a few splashes. I'll take Duncan. What about the first dunk?
You know what? Give me my X Factor. Asor Thompson first dunk.
Asor Thompson? I'm going to go Jalen Duren for the first dunk of the game. Over-under is 214.5. Are you taking the over or under on the total score?
Taking the under for this game, Josh.
You're taking the under for this game. All right, let me change that then. You're taking the under.
Yeah.
I will take... you know what? Give me the over. Screw it.
See, in game 1, the over hit in the Magic one. In game 2, the under hit in the Pistons one. So that's why I'm going the under, baby.
Okay. And that is our game time predictions. We're both taking Detroit here for game 3. Will we be right? Will we be wrong? Today's game is going to be on Peacock, so let's go to Peacock. I don't even have it up yet. Let's go over to Peacock. Game 1 of today is on Peacock. Game 2 and 3 today, that's Thunder Suns and Hawks Knicks. That will be on NBC, correct?
Correctamundo.
And then the last game today, Denver, Minnesota. That will be on ABC. So we have 3 of the 4 games on television.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
The way you did that. But it does suck. That's 3 different platforms we have to go today, but at least 2 of them on the same one.
AJ, we did not miss that donation. We read it from Bishop Ray. And thank you again, Bishop Ray.
Thank you. Pikachu's mom says, I got the over for today's game.
You took the
Colin
over for today's game?
Mm-hmm. I just feel like when Detroit wins, the games are going to go the under. They're going to use their defense. I mean, they held Orlando to only 83 points in that game 2 win.
Enforcement Jay says, what's up, boys? Thanks for streaming. Enforcement and all of you guys in the chat, thank you for being here early for this one. Almost 600 people in the house. Pikachu's mom says first dunk for him is Asor Thompson. He's going to Asor Thompson. Same as you.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Reggie's in the building. What's up, Regier?
Good morning, Rozier. How are you today, bro?
Regier, who you got? You going Orlando? You going Detroit?
I know he likes to go with upset, so I'm guessing he's going the Magic.
Well, the Magic could. They could win this game. They could win this game if they get a little bit more production from Desmond Bane and if they don't fold like a lawn chair when Detroit's punching in the mouth. It's been like that in the series. Game 1, Orlando punched Detroit in the mouth and they couldn't respond. In Game 2, Detroit punched them back even harder in the mouth and Orlando could not respond in the second half of that game. They got blown out.
It was so crazy because the game in Game 2 is literally tied at halftime. You see the final score, 98-83. You wouldn't think that, but it was tied at halftime.
It's a physical series. This is the most physical series we have so far in this first round. Rozier says I had Detroit winning the series, and you have Detroit winning this game, right?
Okay. Yeah, he does. Yep.
Okay. All right. Lake shows in the chest. What's up, Joshita and Rochita? Joshita?
Casita, I love it.
We have a $5 donation from MD2.046. He says with a 5. What's up, guys? I think Magic goes up 2-1 here today. Also, what do you guys think of your team's NFL draft so far? What we did in the NFL draft, I loved our first round pick in that safety from Oregon. The fact that he fell to us that way was incredible. I like that we got a center. I'm not so sure about the tight end pick, although it seems like he's going to be a really good blocker for us, so that could be good. Okay. But overall, I feel pretty good about the Bears draft. I feel pretty damn good. I trust it.
I'm indifferent about the Niners draft. I like the receiver we took. I like the edge that we took, but taking another running back in the third round where we drafted a running back in the mid rounds the last 2 years, and the prior to that, 3 out of the last 4 years, I'm indifferent about it. The receiver looks really good. I watched his highlights. Awesome. The running back from Indiana, don't get me wrong, he was good for them. But I'm indifferent about it because there's another third-round running back when we could have taken a defensive lineman or offensive lineman. Now, today, we took a DT already. That's fantastic. So I'm indifferent about the Niners draft. Yo, MD2, thank you so much for the $5 donation, baby. Let's go, man. All right, guys, welcome on in. Almost 700 in the building. We are 60 likes away from 200. Should be moments away for tip-off. Who's going to take the 2-1 series lead? Can Detroit take back home court advantage today?
And once again, the game is on Peacock. If you're wanting to watch this game along with us, it's on Peacock. You don't have Peacock because you don't want Peacock? That's fine. We got you with a live play-by-play scoreboard and stats throughout the game. I know a lot of you guys are frustrated with these games being on these streaming apps. We are too. Luckily, 3 of the 4 games will be on television after this.
NBC and ABC here later tonight.
Gabriel says, are you guys going to be live for the Fever game today? Unfortunately not. I want to go live for this preseason game, but it has to take place in the same day as all these 4 playoff games. That sucks. They couldn't do it on a different day. So we're not going to be able to because we're already streaming 4 games today.
And all 4 of these games hopefully will come down to the wire today, baby. These NBA playoffs have been out of this world great.
So unfortunately not, brother.
Hopefully Caitlin Clark could do well here in her preseason game. No Leah Boston today for that.
Oh, my God. I can't stand this Peacock. I hate this little thing that pops up.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go back to full screen? Don't ever do that again. Don't ever. I wish there was an option. Don't ever do that to me again. Why would I want that side panel? Why would I not want a full screen of the game? Peacock, knock it off.
Yeah, they want some little side panel where you can look at the stats and stuff. Like, no, thank you.
The starting 5 for the Orlando Magic: Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane, Wendell Carter Jr., Franz Wagner, and Paulo Banchero.
They will be in the black jerseys with the blue pinstripes again here at home today. Oh, these are the best jerseys by far. And it looks like the crowd was giving out black T-shirts today. Black T-shirts into the crowd for today's game. And yeah, and then Alan says also Peacock is so delayed. It's like 30 seconds behind live game.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible.
Awful.
Right now, they're doing the player intros for the Orlando Magic. Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane, Wendell Carter Jr., Franz Wagner, and Paulo Banchero.
And Jamal Mosley is the head coach. Most likely won't be the head coach no matter what happens to the Magic in this postseason come next season.
Are the crowd wearing T-shirts? Like, are they wearing a synchronized shirt? It looks like they're wearing black T-shirts, right?
Yeah, no, but yep.
So they're doing a blackout. Not everyone's wearing the T-shirt though, by the way.
No.
A lot of people are not wearing the T-shirts in the crowd. They're not like the Spurs or Oklahoma City or the Toronto Raptors.
Like, come on, man. It's a playoff game. You got to wear your shirt, bro.
Razier says, WNBA update. Satu Sabali will not be playing against the Fever today. Liberty head coach says Brenda Stewart and Jocko Jones will be on min restriction. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually surprised Stewie's playing, but I'm glad she is. Do you know if there's a minute restriction on Caitlin Clark? I'd figure there probably is, right?
Especially it being a preseason game, there probably definitely is.
Good morning, Soroku. Riz 1845. What's up, buddy? Mr. Bong Toker in the chat. What's up, Alex Thomas? Over 750 people now in the building. We're 48 likes away from 200, which is incredible. Thank y'all for showing the love here early for this game. It's 1 of 4 on the day for us here on the Sports Fury. We're covering every single game today. This, the Thunder and Suns, the Knicks and Hawks, and then the nightcap, Minnesota and Denver later tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go for tip-off. Smack that like button. Let's do this and start this off with a banger.
Okay, we'll do a sync up as soon as we have tip-off, although because it's on the streaming app, we might not all be able to get synced up as much.
It will be Detroit in the white jerseys, and once again, Orlando in the black jerseys with the blue pinstripes. You have OKC losing today? Oh, man, that'd be sick.
Oh, no J-Dub? You have them losing.
J-Dub.
I still think they win later on tonight.
I think they're going to still end up sweeping that series, man. You spank that like button, says Eric. Yeah, I spank that like button, baby. Let's go.
Hit it from the back.
Hit it from the back. What's up, Dante? Says, let's go, Pistons. Good luck today, Dante.
Dante's in the building. Dante's Inferno.
Alex says, Detroit basketball, baby.
Detroit basketball. Orlando tipping off here for game 3 any moment. Cade, tie your shoes, brother. Tie your shoes.
Let's go. Rio says, let's get a good game for Jalen Suggs. He's been good this series, man.
Sola says, I gave the backhand to the like button. Let's go. All right, here we go. Ready for tip-off. It's up, and the Magic will win the possession. They'll start things off shooting on the right side of the court in the first half. 11:52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47.
Boom.
Franz over to Desmond Bane, driving baseline on Duncan Robinson. Reverse layup is good, and that's the first bucket, Desmond Bane. 11:38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33,
Yes,
32. And here come the Pistons shooting on the left side of the screen.
All right, Cade inside. Almost taken away by Franz. It's off for Jalen Duren. It's a turnover.
First turnover of the game belongs to the Pistons. It's Magic basketball.
You love to see the Magic play that type of defense. They got to keep it up all game. Here is Franz handed off to Bane. Bane kicks it out to Carter. Wendell for 3. That's no good. Jalen Duren with the rebound. 11:07 to go in the first quarter. Thompson behind the back pass. Duncan Robinson for 3.
I got that one right. I said first splash, Duncan Robinson, and he got it. He got it.
Good job calling that, Josh. Bane down the lane, denied by Thompson, but Wendell Carter's got the first dunk on the rebound. 4-3 early lead here for the Magic.
All right, it's Pistons basketball with Harris, Robinson, Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, and Azor Thompson. Cade Cunningham picked up by Wendell over to Tobias. Pump fake. To the left corner goes Duncan. Back to Tobias on the near side wing. Over to now Cade Cunningham. Cade Shoots the three. Cade, nothing but the bottom of the net. That's another splash for the Pistons. 6-4 lead, Detroit.
It's the type of shots you want to see Cade make, baby. Wendell, kick out. Faulkner misses the three, and a long rebound into the hands of Tobias Harris. He stole the rebound away from Asura Thompson.
You got that right too, Alex Thomas, with the first splash. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Cade Cunningham, hand off to Tobias Harris. Here attack inside. Kick back out to Cade. Thought about it. Picked up by Wendell Carter, the big man. Out to Tobias. Missing the three. And Wendell Carter with another rebound.
Wendell Carter Jr., 2 rebounds here today. And here's a feed inside. Paulo goes up with an easy layup underneath. 6-6 tied game. Paulo Banchero, his first bucket of today.
Magic, all buckets come from inside. Both buckets for Detroit's come from the perimeter so far. I would expect the opposite. Cade attacks Payne. He drops him, and Cade scores.
Cade Cunningham, 5 points, and puts up the Detroit Pistons 8-6. Down by 2. Here comes Desmond Bane from downtown. Desmond Bane, first splash for the Magic, takes the lead 9-8 for Orlando.
Great start tonight for Desmond Bane, off to 5 points already.
Down by 1. Here comes Cade going to work on the baseline. Pull up over Desmond. Can't get it to go. Paulo the rebound. His second of the game, and he'll bring up the ball. Magic shooting from left to right in their black jerseys. Over to Franz on the cut and right to the rim for a layup. 11-8 lead. Orlando here for the home crowd.
Both defenders by the Pistons were looking the other way, did not pick up Franz on that drive. Who scored first? Desmond Bane did. Tobias inside. Handoff Duran. Layup no good. Rebounded by Bane.
That was blocked by Paulo.
We got a piece of that. And then Bane misses the three, Josh. It's a long rebound out to Wagner. Over to Carter in the left elbow to Banchero. Picked up by Tobias Harris, 8 to shoot. Pump fakes a step back. Gives it over to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Picked up by Duran. Drives. Floats it up. No good. The rebound caught in the putback. Good. Timeout, Detroit. 13-8 early lead for the Orlando Magic. And Orlando is dominating inside the paint right now, man. Awesome. Incredible.
Timeout, Detroit. Timeout, Detroit. The 8 points from the Pistons come from Cade Cunningham and Duncan Robinson. Cade with 5, Duncan Robinson with 3. For the Orlando Magic, 5 points for Desmond Bane. He made 2 for 4 from the field. In game 2, he had 2 field goals the entire game. He's got 2 already. Desmond Bane, 5. Wendell Carter, 4. Banchero, 2 points. Franz Wagner, 2 points. Only Jalen Suggs has yet to score for the Magic in the starting 5. Timeout, commercial break here on Peacock.
Excellent. I love the game plan. Attack it inside right now by Orlando. Take Detroit's game and put it to them, and that's what they're doing so far. Now, the other side, you already see Cade Cunningham off to a great start. 5 points, 2 for 3. Jalen Duran, he's got 1 rebound. He's 0 for 1. Want to see them feed him a lot more going forward in this game. Hey, we just hit 200 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. Wendell Carter for 5 points tonight. Well, he's already at 4, so you're looking good, dude. Wendell Carter's also struggled in this game. He only had a couple of field goals in game 1, already 2 here in game 3. Shit. Alan says, I got the Magic in 6. Well, they keep up this pace, chalk it inside, they could win this series. They're taking Detroit's game and putting it to them right now. Curtis says, keep up the great work, fellas. And we appreciate you, Curtis.
Curtis, thank you. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You've been brilliant. All of you guys. Can't thank y'all enough for the support you guys have shown us so far in these playoffs. We've been grinding here, hoping that you guys enjoying the live streams. It's been fun. It's been fun. Thanks to y'all.
It's been a blast, man. You guys are awesome.
We're still in a commercial break right now. We're still in a commercial break, a timeout made by the Pistons. Their first charge timeout. They are down right now by 5 points to the Orlando Magic. Magic looking pretty good out the gate. Desmond Bane definitely looks better. 2 for 4 shooting, 5 points. Wendell Carter Jr., 4 points, already 3 rebounds from him. Boncaro, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, playing good defense in the interior. Franz Wagner, 2 points here early. Okay, all right, they'll take that. Jalen Suggs has yet to take a shot. For the Detroit Pistons, Asor Thompson, yet to take a shot. Cade Cunningham, 2 for 3, 5 points with a splash made from downtown. Jalen Duren, 0 points, 1 rebound. Duncan Robinson, he knocked down the first splash of the game from 3. And Tobias Harris is 0 for 1 with 0 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist.
And how about the Orlando with already 10 points inside the paint today?
Prodelmo says, man, get Duren out of the game. He's already playing like a wet ass. Please get Big Stu in the game. So Jalen Duren can't have a game like he did in game 1. And the NBC broadcast is just like, the guy's mic is cut off.
Oh, yeah, you can't hear him at all.
Man, y'all streaming ads better get it together, man. Gotta get it together.
Daryl says, I got the Magic to win this game. Well, off to a fantastic start, bro.
They have no audio on the broadcast. It's just the crowd noise.
Yeah, it's gone. The audio.
There it goes.
Yep.
There it goes.
All right, guys, out of the timeout. Here's Cade Cunningham on the left elbow. Picked up by Wendell Carter. He's only got 7 to shoot. Cade pump fakes, looking for a pass. Wendell Carter with the steal. It's a travel on Cade Cunningham.
Cade turns it over. That's 2 turnovers now for the Pistons. Now let's see if the Magic can capitalize off the mistake. 2 turnovers for Detroit, none so far for Orlando. Franz Wagner will bring up the ball for the Magic. He's out there with Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, Suggs, and Boncaro. Franz picked up by Cade Cunningham, top of the key, to left wing, pump fake. Desmond shoots the 3, wide open. Desmond Bane, he's back. 3 for 5, 8 points for Desmond. Magic on a 10-0 run in the last minute 50, and they have an 8-point lead with it.
It's at home cookie, Josh. It's great, bro. Robinson driving, attacking. He blew the layup.
You missed the point-blank layup, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs, and Suggs is arguing with the referee off that rebound. He says, no, it's not on me. It's out on them. And the referee says, give me the damn ball. Duncan Robinson blew the wide-open layup. Luckily for them, it's still their ball out of bounds on the Magic. Alan Zimmerman with the $1 sticker, and he says, is this for real by Orlando? Ball's inbounded. Harris for 3. Harris the miss. Ball's batted up. It's taken up by Black. Ahead to Paulo. He missed the dunk, and the ball's loose, and it's Harris with it. Here come the Pistons.
And it's thrown up court, knocked out of bounds by Desmond Bane.
Everyone just settle down.
Rozier the 2, Mike Washington, running back from Arkansas, went to the Raiders. I'm hyped.
Hey, Rozier, let's go, man. Let's go. Aleem, it's pronounced Aleem. Aleem Zimmerman. Thank you so much. I apologize.
Cade misses a 3, Josh. Jalen Suggs with the rebound. Head off to Boncaro. Spins inside. Denied by Jalen Duren. But then he fouls Wendell Carter on the rebound.
Dude, that was an awkward fall right there for Paulo. The way he collapsed, that scared the hell out of me. He's okay, though. He's okay. He had a collision with Jalen Duren midair.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Paulo, please be okay. He's fine. It was just an awkward little fall right there.
6:39 to go in the first. Inbound Suggs. The lob for Black taken away by Tobias Harris.
Good defense there in the interior. 6:33 left to go. Here's Harris. Lob for Jalen Duren. Was that the first dunk? Then Asor Thompson with the steal, and the Soar scores. And just like that, it's a 4-0 run for Detroit. Duren with the lob dunk, Asor Thompson the steal, and the score. 16-12, Orlando up by 4.
Wendell Carter had the first dunk earlier. Boncaro, bad pass broken up by Duncan Robinson out of bounds with 8 to shoot.
We have a $5 donation from DMC Comics. Says, hit that like or Rocha will give you that Draymond Green, Jordan Poole treatment, and you'll have a career like Rashad McCants.
I don't know who Rashad McCants is.
He was a guy who played in the NBA for a bit, and he's on that show, I think, with Gilbert Arenas, I think. He's on one of those shows.
Okay. Banchero on the inbounds. He's fouled shooting a three.
He's fouled by Duncan Robinson. Paulo Banchero was taking a three from the wing. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Duncan Robinson just picked up his first foul. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, DMC Comics. You heard him, folks. Hit that like. Regier says the Bears just trade up in the draft. Thank you, Regier, for that update, man.
Ooh.
The No Chill Gill is the show. No Chill Gill, that's the show. Okay, Juicy. Gotcha. That's the show he's on. Thank you.
Shard McCants.
First free throw for Paulo is good. Second free throw for Paulo is good. One more coming for Banchero. He was fouled shooting 3. That's why he's shooting 3 free throws.
Robinson got right into his landing space. I'm surprised he didn't look at that for a potential flagrant foul.
Bears pick Malik Muhammad from Texas, and he's a cornerback, says Alex. All right, bet. Texas dude, let's go. Paulo misses the final free throw attempt, so 5:50 remaining. Pistons basketball with Harris, Robinson, Duren, Cade, and Asor Thompson. And another lob from Asor to Jalen Duren. That's a Dunkaccino, Roach.
Back-to-back Dunkachinos for Jalen Duren.
The two-man game between Asor and Duren's nice. Paulo blocked at the rim by Duren into the heads of Cade Cunningham. It's a 3-on-2 fast break and a lob from Cade to Asor Thompson. They're just slamming right now, the Detroit Pistons. They cut the lead to 2.
3 of the last 4 buckets have been lost for the Pistons.
Ooh-wee.
18-16 Orlando, 5:14 to go in the first. Suggs, Banchero, kick out, Black, missing the 3. Tobias with the rebound.
Cade, Thompson to the other side. Hits Duncan Robinson. He brings it out to the elbow. Now to the right corner goes Asor. In front to guard is Suggs. He'll take a baseline jumper and knock it down to tie the game. 4:56 to go. Orlando calls a timeout. We're tied at 18. What a run by Detroit since that previous timeout. Asor Thompson is everywhere. There's 5 Asor Thompsons out there. He's got 6 points right now. Leading scorer for the game. For the Pistons, I mean.
Yeah. He's got the 2 assists to Jalen Duren. That run right there, Josh, kind of looked familiar to that run, that 30-3 run we saw in game 2.
Come on, dude. Don't spam.
Watch out, man.
Don't spam. I know you're excited, but please don't spam.
Time out here by Orlando, all squared up at 18 apiece. What a fun start to this game, man.
Notre Dame fans says, what's up, boys? Let's have a great day. Yes, sir. Off to a great start. Glad you guys are here. 1.3 thousand in the chat for this early game. Nick Dunn's in the chat as well. Says, whoa, we got an early stream today. Just got off work. Now I can chill and watch the sports for you and NBA playoffs. Let's go.
Hey, welcome on in. Hopefully work went well. Let's do it, baby.
And what a start we have so far. We're tied at 18 apiece. Let's go. 4:56 to go. I saw someone in the chat saying earlier that they just tuned in for the first time and they're digging the stream. Hey, we appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. The Last Wolf says, thanks for the stream while I'm at work. We got you.
Got you. Raider says, guys, the refs are allowing this physical play. That's great.
Yeah, because they're 2 physical teams. This is old school basketball right now. This is old school basketball. Sooner Ike, thank you so much for being here. I see you.
Magic are giving it right now. Well, Daniel, they started off the game strong, but ever since Detroit called their timeout, Detroit's got on a run like we saw in that third quarter of game 2, bro. Asor is winning it right now, and he pulled up. Asor Thompson made a jump shot. That was great to see him.
Anthony Ross says, still pissed that I can't see the game at home without paying $18 to Peacock. Yeah, that sucks. Luckily, the next 3 games today are on television. NBC for the next 2, and then the late game tonight between Minnesota and Denver is on ABC. Because we don't like the streaming apps either, bro. Playoff games on streaming apps? Nah.
It's just so much better to be able to put on DirecTV or Spectrum and not have to worry about a single thing. Just getting synced up. That's it, man.
All right, we're still at a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Orlando Magic. They just called their first timeout after Detroit ties the game, going on a run.
Welcome on in, everybody. We're 40 likes away from 300 already in the first quarter. Thank y'all so much.
Rio plays. Thank you for being here. Purcell, Curtis Kleinman, thank you.
Grind News, thank you for subscribing, bro.
1.4K in the chat. For those subscribing, hitting that like, sharing, thank you. We are going to be live for all 4 games today. So it's this one. It's going to be Suns and Thunder. It's going to be Knicks and Hawks. Can't wait for that one. And then tonight, Denver and Minnesota. Let's see how Denver responds after getting that BTA by Minnesota. And that was after Minnesota called them out for being trash on defense, and they got that belt in game 3. They got to respond in game 4. They got to respond.
You got to love to see McDaniels back up all that talk, man. They're calling a rivalry. Both teams are calling it a rivalry.
Okay, so we're back for action. It's Magic Basketball with Boncaro, Wendell Carter Jr., Tristan Da Silva, Anthony Black, and Jalen Suggs on the floor. Magic in their black jerseys with the white pinstripe, shooting on the right side of the court.
Boncaro, it's a foul on the floor here by Detroit.
A foul by Detroit. Who picked up that foul? That was that Duren or Thompson?
It was Thompson.
Thompson picks up his first then.
Yeah, yep.
Also the Philippines. Hey, what's up, Watt in the Philippines? Kuya's out there. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, Thompson tried to go for that steal and smack Boncaro.
Ball's inbounded. Here's Tristan going to work inside. Pump fake up and under. Skyhook off the window. Won't go. Rebound. Ooh. Falls to Jalen Duren. Duren now with 4 boards.
He'll hand it off to Sword Thompson, who's got 6 points. Back to Duren. Attacks Carter. Layup too strong. Josh Suggs with another rebound.
Suggs has 2 rebounds.
Kicks it out to Black. Off to Carter. Hand off Suggs. Deep 3. No good. And Thompson with the rebound. Dude, Asor is everywhere, man. He is everywhere. And then he turned it right back over to Black. Black inside. What draw a shooting foul?
Anthony Black with some cookies. Draws a shooting foul. 2 shots for Anthony Black. We got a $5 donation from DMC Comics. Says Rashad McCants was supposed to be a top pick in 05, but fell to 14th because he kept quitting workouts. He also played for the Texas Legends G League.
Man, you hate to see that lack of effort when it comes to prospects like that, Devin.
Womp, 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 womp. Thank you so much, DMC Comics. So right now, let's see. Who's going to be on the floor for the Pistons? The rotation right now is Harris, Cunningham, Stewart, Karis LeVert, and Kevin Huerter. Harris has 1 foul. For the Magic, it's Boncaro, Jalen Suggs, Tristan Da Silva, Goga, and Anthony Black. No one in the rotation has a foul for the Magic. Both free throws are good, and it's now Detroit basketball shooting on the left side of the screen in their white uniforms here on the road. Magic in their black uniforms with the white pinstripes.
In fact, Orlando has yet to foul this entire quarter. They have no team fouls. Cade, bad pass through the head, just do it out of bounds.
Yeah, Cade was spitting there in the paint. He tried to do a little handoff to Beef Stew, but gets away from him and out of bounds. That's now 5 turnovers for the Pistons. Magic ball.
It's Jalen Suggs off to Goga. Picks it out to Boncaro, missing the 3 and a rebound. Fall for Isaiah Stewart.
Pistons down by 2. They look to tie or take the lead here on this possession. Anthony Black just ripped Cade Cunningham in transition, and a foul. Is it a foul?
Cade.
Or is that Cade Cunningham turnover?
Oh, no, they just need a turnover by Cade.
Oh, Anthony Black with the transition defense. It's Magic basketball. 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. It was a foul by Cade Cunningham. After the steal, Cade Cunningham fouls, and Anthony Black will go to the free throw line because they're in the bonus.
And he missed the first free throw.
Javonte Green will check in for Tobias Harris.
So get 5 fouls on Detroit now, still none on Orlando this quarter.
Orlando in the bonus for the last 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Anthony Black, 1 more free throw. It's up. It's good. 21-18, 3-point lead for the Magic. On the floor for the Pistons, it's Cade Cunningham who's bringing up the ball. He's got Beef Stew, Javonte Green, Karis LeVert, and Kevin Huerter on the floor.
Cunningham, hand off to Javonte, back to Cade, the cross, the fadeaway, and one, Cade Cunningham.
Woo! And then Cade's got another free throw coming. Paulo Banchero picks up the first foul for the Orlando Magic today. That's one foul for the team, one foul for Paulo.
8 points for Cade, looking for 9 at the free throw line, Josh.
That's pretty impressive, man. To not pick up a foul until 3:08 left to go in the first quarter. That's a pretty long time to go without fouling.
Especially in a game that's as physical as this one has been already, bro.
Free throw is up. Cade gets the 3-point play. We have a double foul here. Goga and Stewart draw a double foul after the free throw.
Whoa.
So Goga picks up a foul. Stewart picks up his first foul. So Cade Cunningham was shooting that free throw, and Beef Stew and Goga battling right there. Call for a double foul.
Goga shoved Stewart and Stewart threw him to the ground.
Oh, okay. Separate these guys. Double tech coming for Beef Stew and Goga.
Yeah.
They just drew a double foul after the free throw by Cade, and going into transition, they're pushing and shoving each other, and they both got teed up.
They both looked at the ref like, wait, why did we just get a tee for?
Shouty in the chat says, yo, I've been watching y'all for the past week. Well, thank you, Shouty.
Shouty, let's go, baby. The way Goga and Stewart both looked at the referee has me dying right now.
Look at the points of the paint. Game 1, 34-54 in favor of Orlando. Game 2, 34-54 in favor of Detroit.
Whoa, that's crazy. Here's Desmond Bain, blocked by Beef Stew.
Beef Stew says, get that out of here. This is my territory.
By the way, points in the paint are tied up at 10 right now for each team.
On the floor for the Magic, it's Banchero, Franz Wagner, Bain, Goga, and Anthony Black. They have the ball.
Goga to Black, and it's a bad pass out of bounds.
By Franz Wagner. I don't know what he was thinking. He was looking for somebody, I guess, to be there on the baseline. No one was there. And here comes the Pistons in the tie game of 21. LeVert on the drive, left-hand layup off the window over Goga. What a tough layup right there by Karis LeVert, his first bucket of the game. Franz wants it on the left short corner. He's going to bring out Red Velvet. Huerter now backs him down, turns, fires, shoots, no good. Rebound falls to Beef Stew. Franz Wagner, 1 for 4 once again. Slow to start the game.
It's a 15-5 run for Detroit in the last 4 minutes.
Who's Beef Stew? Beef Stew is Isaiah Stewart. That's his nickname.
LeVert, kick out, corner 3, Javonte misses, Josh, tip rebound back to Cade Cunningham. His 3, that's no good, Banchero the rebound.
Banchero, 3 rebounds now so far in this ball game. Down by 2, here come the Magic. Bonky crossing up, Huerter, kick out, spot up 3. Anthony Black from the wing puts them up 24-23. Magic.
Second assist in the game for Banchero. 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Cade off to Stewart, top of the key. It's picked up by Goga. Hands it back to Cade. Around Bain. Kick out wide elbow. Javonte 3. Yes, sir.
Javonte with the response. He knocks down the 3. 26-24. Detroit up by 2. Here come the Magic.
18-8 run right now for the Pistons the last 6 minutes of gameplay. Banchero on top of the key, spins, kicks it out to Wagner, taken away by Kevin Huerter.
Cade ahead, Javonte loses his dribble, goes out of bounds. No, it stays in bounds. Javonte recovers somehow, but his pass to Cade intercepted by Franz Wagner. Now here come the Magic. Franz ahead to Paulo. He spins off Red Velvet. Ball's knocked loose into the hands of Wagner, and a lob for Goga. The love, the jam. What a sequence. We're tied at 26 with 48 seconds left. Pistons ball.
What just happened?
It's a crazy game, man.
Here's Karis the first. Josh, we got 39 seconds going in the first. Off to K. We're tied up at 26. K to tanks Franz. Almost took it away. K pump fakes. Cade, 3, way off. Bonkero, another rebound, his fourth.
His fourth rebound of the game, 25 seconds. Here come the Magic with Bonkero, Wagner, Desmond Bane, Jalen Suggs, and Anthony Black. 13 on the shot clock.
It's a 5-second retro between game and shot clock. It's Bonkero, boys and gals. On the left elbow, knocked out of bounds by Javonte with only 5 to shoot.
5 on the shot clock, 10 on the game clock. We're tied at 26. You think Orlando scores on this possession with 5 seconds on the shot clock?
I'm going to say no.
Me neither. No dice, Chino.
Dice. Kate Cunningham would check out for defensive purposes. Thompson would check back in.
So the Magic will have Bonkero, Franz, Bane, Suggs, and Black on the floor. From the sideline, here comes the inbound by Bonkero to Franz Wagner. 4 to shoot. 3, 2. The drive down the heart of the lane against Thompson. He's blocked by Thompson. 5 seconds left. Here come the Pistons. The ball's loose. Recovering is going to be Paolo Bonkero. At the buzzer, he heaves it. It's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. We're tied at 26 points apiece. What a start to game 3.
Dude, it was Orlando that came out with the fire, Josh, but then the Pistons called a timeout and eventually won an 18-8 run to tie us up at 26 apiece.
Oh, can I say something right now?
What?
So, before the game started, someone asked how many points for the Orlando Magic in the first quarter. They asked, would they get more than 28 points in the first quarter? We both said no, and my exact score prediction was 26 points. Boom.
You know what, Josh? I'm going to give the membership because of that.
I'm on fire, baby.
Bro, that's crazy. You exactly called that.
So in that first quarter, Detroit, let me put up the stats for you guys to look at the end of the first quarter. It's on the screen, but I'll also let you guys know. Detroit shot 56% from the field, 33% from downtown with 3 made splashes. Meanwhile, Orlando, they shot 36% from the field and 38% from downtown. But Detroit had 7 turnovers in that first quarter. They got to limit those going forward. Off those 7 turnovers, they gave up 7 points to Orlando. Now, the Magic, they have 4 turnovers, and they gave up 4 points to Detroit.
4 points.
The rebound battle, 13 rebounds apiece. Points of the paint. Right now, they're dead even, 12 apiece. And who's ever been able to win the points of the paint for the game has won the game. In games 1 and 2, Orlando won the points of the paint battle. They won game 1. Detroit, they turned the tables, and they won it in game 2 with the points in the paint. Right now, it's even at 12.
What's crazy is Orlando had 10 points in the paint the first 3 minutes of this game, only 2 the rest of that first quarter.
All right, Roach, gifting a membership?
Yeah, I get to the membership because Josh got that correct pick in the first quarter.
Who's it going to go to?
All right, let's see who wants one. Who wants to get the membership in the chat, y'all? Let's go. 3-pointers or splashes? Yep, that's our counter right above our head.
Yeah, we keep track of the splashes, and a splash is a 3-point shot. Kate Cunningham, 8 points in that first quarter, 6 for Asor Thompson, 4 for Jalen Duren with 4 rebounds, 3 points for Duncan Robinson, no points yet for Tobias Harris. And then off the bench for the Pistons, we had 3 from Javonte Green and 2 from Karis LeVert. For the Orlando Magic, Desmond Bane's their leading scorer with 8 points. Wendell Carter, 4 points with 5 rebounds. Wagner, 2 points, 3 assists, 1 steal. Paolo Bonkero, 4 points on 1 for 5 shooting. He does have 4 rebounds, 1 steal and a block. And then off the bench for the Magic, 6 points from Anthony Black, 2 points from Goga. That's your first quarter box score. Let's get ready for the second.
And my gifted membership goes to Leo. Congratulations, Leo. Welcome, bro.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's go.
And Michael Kim of the Torty says, I want a gifted.
Michael! Dude, 20 bomb, brother. I'm sorry, it went to Leo, dude, but
Leo.
Michael, bro, thank you for the $20 bomb, Mike. Cheers.
Good to see you, bro. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start this second quarter now. You guys ready?
Is this live? Oh, this is Jenkins off to Herter. What is this? Jenkins to Duran. Duran will go up, and he's fouled by Wendell Carter.
What is this camera work?
What
was
is
that? And
happening?
it's all glitchy too.
This is terrible.
Please get out of this. Please get out of this. Please get out of this. Are you guys this is crazy. How are we supposed to follow this? Paulo Banchero's got the ball. He's going to bring it to the front court. Paulo Banchero to, I guess, Desmond Bane. Bane's picked up by Tobias Harris. We have a sideline camera view. Desmond over to Kane, back to Black, and he will now find Kane on the baseline. He'll go up, and he'll draw a shitty foul from Herter, and they finally fixed the camera. Oh, my God, that was terrible. That was crazy. Jamal Cain fouled by Kevin Herter at the rim. 2 free throws coming.
The only way I knew it was live is because I saw Dennis Jenkins out there. I was like, well, he didn't play the first quarter.
Who's on the floor for the Magic? It's Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, Anthony Black, Jamal Cain shooting 2 free throws. First one is up and good. For the Pistons, on the floor, Tobias Harris, Jalen Duren, Javonte Green, Herter, and Jenkins.
27-26 Orlando. One more coming up for Kane. My God, it's Kane. And Jamal will make both 28-26 Orlando to start the lead here in the second quarter.
Pistons shooting on the left side of the screen in their white uniforms. Orlando in their black uniforms. Jenkins the drive. Jenkins to the window with a layup to tie it back up at 28. 11-10 remaining in the second quarter. It's going to be Magic basketball shooting on the right side of the screen. So if you look at me, they're going this way.
Right above me. Franz, underhand flip to Carter, off to Desmond Bane. Bane, pull up. He's short this time. And a rebound out of bounds, last touch by Detroit.
So Rozier says, Caitlin Clark says she'll play about 20-25 minutes a day. Not a minute restriction, but just how they're strategizing the game says that they'll treat the first half like a regular game. Second for the young players. All right, bet.
I like that.
Thank you for that update, Rozier. All right, here we go.
Kane on the inbounds to Franz Wagner. Josh down the lane. Layup good over Jalen Duren.
Ooh, 30-28. 2-point lead for the Magic. Noah, thank you for the sub, Noah. It's Pistons basketball with Harris, Duren, Green, Herter, and Jenkins. And here is a shot by Herter that's missed from the mid-range. Rebound falls to Desmond Bane, his second of the game. Points to the paint right now, 14 apiece.
Bane spins, drives, blocked by Jalen Duren. Into the hands of Herter, kick out, Javonte misses. Tobias the rebound. It's a loose ball foul on Kane.
Jamal Cain picks up his first personal right there. Rocha, the Detroit Pistons have 5 blocks now as a team.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's a block party in Orlando, and everybody's invited, Josh.
Shout out again to Michael Kim for the $20 bomb in the chat. Thank you again, Michael Kim.
Love you, bro. Jenkins, hand off to Herter. Screen by Jalen Duren. Kick out, Jenkins, 3, bottoms it.
A splash by Jenkins gives the Pistons a 31-30 lead. Here come the Magic. Wendell Carter working the right elbow near side. Handoff Kane off the screen. Back to Wendell. He'll take the 3. He's going to hit the bricks. And the rebound falls to Tobias Harris. Harris has yet to score in this game. He's trying to get back into this. Hits Herter. He'll make the move inside against Franz. To the cutter goes Harris. Right to the rim for a layup. And the foul by Franz Wagner. 3-point play. Opportunity for Tobias, who just scored his first block of the game.
Say his name and he appears. Great drive by Tobias to get the N1 opportunity.
Rozier's like Shans for you guys. He really is. He really has been helpful with that for a long time with us. Shout out to Rozier.
Love you, Reggie. As Tobias gets the N1, Josh.
34-30. Magic have the ball with 9.5 to go, down by 4. Anthony Black will bring it up into the front court. He's out there with Jamal Cain, Desmond Bane, Wendell Carter Jr., and Franz Wagner. Franz going to work, top of the key, cross court, corner three, Desmond Bane. He is back with his shooting rhythm, Roach. That's 11 points now for Desmond Bane after knocking down that 3 splash. Pistons now have 4 splashes, and the Magic have 4 splashes.
This is the Desmond Bane we saw in those 2 playing games, man. Brilliant. Herder around the screen, the cross, the kick inside for Jalen Duren. Backs down Carter, only 5 to shoot. Jump shot. Nope. Desmond Bane the rebound.
Desmond Bane the rebound.
His third of the first half. Bane down the lane, stripped by Jalen Duren.
Herder, Harris, and the slam. 36-33. Woo!
Bro, that's 5 straight points now for Tobias Harris.
Tobias is here, folks. Franz, top of the circle, gets a screen from Desmond. A switch from Herder defensively to the cross court. Desmond, the drive down the lane to the right corner. The kick, the drive, the shot, no good by Cain. And we got a loose ball foul here against Jenkins.
Yeah, Bane tried to go for that rebound, and Jenkins just shoved him mid-air.
Josh, question. Do you think Cade and Paulo combined get 16 assists? Cade and Paulo.
Well, Banchero right now is at 2 assists.
And Cade's at what assists?
3.
3 for Cade, 2 for Paulo. Will they combine to get 16?
That's tough, man. That's 8 each. Bane, corner 3, again!
Desmond Bane splashes from downtown to tie it up at 36. Let me think on that.
Okay.
Let me run the numbers.
Jenkins kick out. Herder to respond, Josh. Nope. Carter tips the rebound to Banchero, saves it and bounce, throws it back to Wendell Carter Jr. 7:50 to go in the first half. We'll knot it up at 36 apiece. Here's Banchero, blocked by Jalen Duren. 6 blocks now for the Pistons as a team. Oh, my goodness. Tobias, oh, he could have been called for a foul. Tobias got a piece of Banchero right there. Oh, Banchero got lucky. Inbounds for the Magic with 13 to shoot. Jalen Duren 2 blocks now. It's Jalen Suggs off to Banchero on the right elbow. He's picked up by Tobias Harris. Screen by Suggs. The cross for Banchero attacking Jenkins. 3 to shoot. Kick out Suggs. Pump fakes. 1 to shoot. Stolen away by Kevin Herder. Detroit on the race. It's Tobias up. No good. Carter the rebound. Banchero played the defense right there nicely. He'll kick it inside. Suggs. Carter. Layup. And the foul.
And then Wendell's got a free throw. 38-36, 3-point play coming up. All right, so I think Cade Cunningham would probably get between 9 and 11 assists. Paulo Banchero probably between 4 and 6. So it's possible. I'm probably going to lean towards no.
Same. Yeah, resistance. I'd probably need about 10 for Cade and about 6 or 8 for Banchero.
So they could get it, but probably just barely. So it's dicey. It's dicey.
Well, now you got Cade Cunningham back into the game for your assist, Razier.
Ohio Dad says, good show, guys. Smash that like button. Chat, 1,600 people watching. Hey, thank you so much, Ohio Dad. Thank you for those who have hit that like. Much love to everybody here. We hope you guys are enjoying the stream. As Wendell Carter's got to end 1 free throw, and he'll knock it down. 3-point play, 39-36. Orlando leads it. Cade Cunningham's back out there, and Cade is out there with Asor Thompson, Stewart, Robinson, and Harris.
Cade's on the left elbow, screened by Stewart. Around Cade, finds it to Thompson. Asor down the lane, misses shot, rebounded by Banchero.
Banchero's got 6 rebounds.
Orlando to the other side of the court. It's a kick out. Jalen Suggs got a 3.
Timeout. Another splash for the Orlando Magic. And that's Jalen Suggs' first field goal of the game. He looks towards the crowd and he says, yeah, I just did that. 42-36. lead for Orlando. Timeout, Detroit. Rocha, that's 6 made threes. That's 6 made splashes for the Magic. They're shooting 46% from downtown right now.
That's more like their game one outing, Josh, where they had double-digit threes in that ball game compared to game two.
Whew. All right. So Ball Banchero just picked up his third assist right there with that
There you
made
go.
three by Jalen Suggs. He's got 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 points. Leading scorer for the game, Desmond Bane, 14 points, 50% shooting, 3 rebounds. Again, in game 2, Desmond Bane only made 2 field goals for the entire game. He's got 5 in the first half. So that's a great sign if you're going for the Magic.
We saw him have a brilliant game in that playing game against the Hornets at home, where he's home cooking once again for Desmond Bane. This is why you went out and traded 4 first-round picks for him, to step up in games just like this with the ability to hit from downtown. There you go, Magic fans. Make some noise. A great run here to start the second quarter. You guys are outscoring Detroit 16-10. What's up, Samel? Welcome on in. Guys, we are 30 likes away from 400. During this timeout here by Detroit, smack that like button. It's the best way to support the channel. Hey, it's free. What's better than free? Literally nothing. I got Orlando in 7, says Neil. Well, if we're seeing this back and forth shooting, we very well could have a 7-game series, man. We saw Orlando shoot well in game 1, not so hot in game 2, and they lost. Well, here in game 3, it's off to a way better start shooting. Yo, Michael, with the $20 donation, baby. Once again, another 20 from Michael. What seed are the Pistons? They're the number 1 seed. Magic a playing team? Make it make sense. I got 1K on Detroit money line. Am I cooked? I'm not going to say you cooked. We've seen a back and forth game. We saw Orlando start the first quarter very hard. And at one point, Detroit went on an 18-8 run to come back to tie that game going into the second quarter. So, no, you're not cooked. And we've seen a playing team go all the way to the NBA Finals. The 2023 Miami Heat went for the play-ins to the NBA Finals.
All right. Rocha, where we at, kid?
Josh, we are now 25 likes away from 400, baby.
Heck yeah. If we get 1,000 likes on the stream, Rocha has to call every play for the rest of the game in Portuguese.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do it, baby. Thank you, guys. And Michael, once again, thank you for another 20, bro. Let's go, man. Bane is having a great game. He's home cooking. He is home cooking right now, man. He's on the bench at the moment. He's home cooking, shooting 50%. Portuguese, Gregory? Yeah, I'm Portuguese. I know some Portuguese. Come out of this timeout. It is 42-39, a 16-10 run for Orlando to start the second quarter. Detroit needs to find some type of rhythm. We saw them do that after their timeout in the first quarter. Hey, 10 likes away now for 400. That's what we're talking about, baby. It is Detroit basketball. 6:44 to go in the second quarter. Kate Cunningham will bring it up court, met up by Jamal Dean, top of the key. Handed off to Stewart, back to Kate Cunningham. Over to Robinson. Got a wide open look. Duncan Robinson for 3.
A splash for Duncan Robinson. His second splash of the game. He's got 6 points.
Here's Banchero, top of the key the other way. 6:19 to go in the second. Booyaka. Kick out to Jalen. Here's floater. Good. Jalen Suggs, a good second quarter so far.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs. That's 2 field goals for him, 5 points.
44-39 Detroit. K the other way. Hadra fell on the floor by Wendell Carter Jr.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Wendell Carter Jr.
That's how many fouls now for Wendell?
That's going to be his second foul of the game. Ooh, he almost got him on the way up. That was close to being a shooting foul. Inbounds here, 6:03 to go. It's 3 fouls now for each team in the second quarter. Kate against Dean. against Kane, brings it to the top of the key. Under 6 to play in the second quarter. Kane spins. Kane misses. And Banchero with his 7th rebound. Banchero almost to 10 rebounds in this first half. He's on triple-double alert, by the way. Banchero, kick out. Kane, 3-ball.
Woo! The Magic are splashing, man, from downtown. 46-39, 7-point lead for Orlando. That's 7 made threes now, right?
Yeah, 7 made threes, Josh. Tobias, top of the key. Layup denied by Banchero. No, it's a shooting foul on Banchero. Oh, I thought he got all ball, but he's going to send Tobias to the line for 2 free throws. Dude, Rozier, you might get double digits assists for Banchero tonight. He's got 7 rebounds, 5 assists already. And he just picked up his 2nd personal. Tobias, first free throw coming up.
Oh, so that was not a 3 by Kane. They took a point off. So that was a deep 2 then, 46-40.
Yeah, so they changed it over to 46-40. Yep.
It's 46-40 as Tobias Harris knocks down that first free throw.
Yes, sir. There you go, Rozier. You're looking good right now for those assists, bro. Tobias, second one. Yes, sir. 46-41 Orlando, 5:20 to go in the first half.
Angel, you getting some Mexican food? Oh, man. Give me some. I'll take some chicken flautas, beans, rice, sour cream.
Here's a finger roll by Banchero.
Finger roll. Paulo with 6 points.
He's got 6.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Missed shot by Stewart. Put back dunk, Asor Thompson.
Asor Thompson, 8 points here. Cuts the lead to 5. Suggs bobbles the pass, recovers, drives, handoff, Goga. Ooh, we're going to get a whistle here. Personal foul from Isaiah Stewart. Suggs, ooh, he's on the ground. He's grabbing his mouth. He's in pain. He's getting to his knees, slowly getting up. Looked like he took some contact right there to the face by Beef Stew. So are they going to possibly review this? 4:44 remaining in the second quarter. Here's a replay.
Ooh. Stewart got him up.
There's no flagrant there.
No.
There's no flagrant there.
Oh, okay. He only got him once in the face. I thought he got him up, going up and on the ground. No, he just got him going down.
Nick says, man, I see your guys' scheduled streams today. 4 of them today, alone. I hope you guys got a lot of energy drinks. Ooh, I don't do energy drinks, but I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we got this. We got this, baby. I've done a 24-hour stream before. I got this. So they are going to review to see whether or not this is a flagrant. I don't think this will be, in my opinion.
No, I feel like he played the ball, Isaiah Stewart, and on the follow-through, his arm just came down and hit Suggs in the face. See, I have ADHD, so I live off of natural energy. I don't have to worry about any energy drinks. Plus, I hate energy drinks. The only one I drink is C4, but that's considered a performance drink, not an energy drink. So once again, it was a personal foul on Isaiah Stewart. As Suggs came down to the ground when he was trying to pass, Stewart came down with his arm and hit Suggs in the mouth. But there was no intent. There was no windup. I'm like Josh. I don't think it's going to be upgraded to a flagrant.
We got another $20 bomb from Michael. Kim, y'all got Orlando or Detroit? Who you guys ready for? Michael, for today's game, we both took the Detroit Pistons to win this one. We figure it's going to be a tighter game than it was in games 1 and 2, but we're going to give the edge to Detroit today. Right now, they are down by 5 points.
5 points.
Woo! Yo, get a load of this. Tony Brothers just said it is a flagrant. I did not think that was going to be a flagrant. They say that is upgraded to a flagrant penalty 1 against
Whoa.
Isaiah Stewart to the hit to the face to Jalen Suggs. Wow.
They said he wound up and went down. I did not think there was any wind up on that one, man.
Michael Kim, brother, thank you so much for the $20 dono. Yeah, we're taking the Detroit Pistons. Who you got today? Suggs, free throw number 1 from the flagrant. Got it.
Down it. One more coming up for Jalen Suggs. All of his 6 points have been in this second quarter, by the way.
1.8 thousand people in the house. Roach, where we at, man?
Josh, over 400 likes, 80 away from 500, baby.
Thank y'all to over 400 likes. As Suggs will make both flagrant free throws, 50-43, 7-point lead for the Magic. And now the Magic will have the ball with Banchero, Suggs, Kane, De Silva, and Goga. Ball's inbounded here on the right side of the court.
Banchero picked up by K. Josh, faded away, airballed in a rebound by Stuart Thompson.
Here come the Pistons with Duncan Robinson, Cade Cunningham, Thompson, Isaiah Stewart, and Javonte Green down by 7. Here's Cade on the drive. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, they're going to call foul. They're going to call foul against Franz Wagner. And immediately, the Magic players look towards the bench and say, challenge it. And I think they are going to challenge this.
That's all ball, in my opinion. Franz got all ball right there.
They're going to challenge? Yes.
Yep.
Moses going to challenge.
So calling the floor is a shooting foul by Wagner, but based off that replay, he reached in and looked like he hit the ball.
Just give me the green light. You like that song?
I don't know if I know that song.
Green Light by John Legend featuring Andre 3000.
Give me the green light. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yes,
we got a green light special here. It's a challenge made by the Magic. Call on the floor. Franz Wagner shooting foul to Cade. They're going to challenge that.
And I think it's going to be successful because if you're going to challenge in the first half, you got to be sure it's going to be successful.
Assure, Thompson?
You got to be assured Thompson is going to be correct. Bro, put Bane back in Odie. I agree. He's not on the floor right now. Bane's shooting 50% in this game so far, man.
Alpha 18 says, you know what? I'm also naturally energized, too. No coffee, no Cokes, no energy drinks. I only drink tea and water. Tea and water gets them going. For me, I won't have any energy drinks, but I'll drink some soda. And it's usually like diet soda, which I do prefer. But yeah, no energy drinks. And I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now.
4 hours?
Yeah, I got 4 hours. I mean, it was a lot of adrenaline still in me after last night's games between Portland and San Antonio and Lakers and Rockets. We didn't finish the stream until like almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, it was difficult for me to get some sleep. I only got like 4 hours. I'm good, though. I'm good. Check with me in about 3 games.
Yeah, on our last game, Minnesota, Denver. Like, you look at Josh, you hear his energy, you think, oh, man, this dude must have got like 8 hours of sleep last night.
Manito says, we need Rocha Dance at 500 likes. A Rocha Dance at 500 likes?
Okay.
All right.
I love to put on a show for the people. All right, guys, Niners choose Turk, Sykirk, a cornerback. Yes, thank you. I wanted cornerback depth in this draft. All right, thank you for the update, Rashir.
I really wish we could have streamed that Fever game too, man. Sucks that it has to take place the same day as NBA playoffs.
So I believe that game starts in an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
Caleb Clark's going to play 20 minutes. From the logo. Boom.
CC for 3. What in a challenge here, guys, by the Magic in a timeout. Calling the floor is a shooting foul by Wagner, but they have challenged it to see if it's successful. And Josh, it is a successful challenge.
The Magic win the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, the call on the floor, yeah, it was a shooting foul called against Franz. It appeared that he got all ball, and they're going to win that challenge.
And not only that, it's a turnover by Kate Cunningham. It'll be Orlando inbounds.
Samuel Brown says, I only got 12 hours of sleep myself, running on fumes here. Sam, I put a seat though, man. I feel so sorry for you, brother. Be careful.
Jeez.
I'm on coffee number 2 already, says MC. Yo, Josh, how long do you think brunch will be? How long do you think it will be brunch for sus before the end of this game and stream? Rocha, be sus.
Oh, me?
He's already violated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, out of the challenge, it's going to be Magic Basketball with Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Wendell, Bane, and Suggs.
Banchero hands it out to Wagner. The Carter fakes a pass, now gives it off to Franz. Franz down the lane, Josh. Florida, no. And a rebound by Cade Cunningham.
Cade runs the floor out to Duncan in transition from the wing. The three, it's missed. Franz comes up with his his first rebound.
Jalen Suggs in his hands from Vox. Top of the key. Desmond Bane back in against the Sword Thompson with 12 to shoot. Gets a screen by Franz. Josh Bane down the lane. Kick out. Suggs. Air balls to 3 and the rebounds out of bounds off of Orlando.
Samuel, thank you so much for the sub. Air ball.
Air ball.
I didn't know it was that windy in Orlando. It's hurricane weather.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. Goated. Here's Cade. Jump shot. Josh, he is ice cold. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Franz Wagner.
Ooh, Franz picks up a foul. Number 2 for Franz. He's got 2 fouls. Paulo's got 2 fouls. Jalen Duren's got 2 fouls on the court right now. Now, that's going to be free throws coming up for Jalen Duren. 2 shots. Ghost, you got 5 hours of sleep? 5 hours of sleep? How you feeling, bro?
Jalen, first one. Yes, sir. 50-44. Orlando, 3:27 to go in the first half.
So the Pistons are in the bonus, folks, for the rest of the quarter. 3:27 remain. Jalen Duren makes the first free throw. Can he make the second one? He bends the knees. He releases. And he's got them both. 45-50. 5-point lead for Orlando. Jalen Duren now with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Suggs will bring up the ball for the Magic into the front court. He's out there with Desmond Bane, Wendell Carter, Franz, and Banchero. And the teardrop floater from Jalen Suggs gives them a 7-point lead.
9 points on the second quarter now for Jalen Suggs. Cade, inside, Thompson, he's fouled.
And Thompson will head to the line for 2 shots.
That's Jalen Suggs on the foul, a shooting foul by Jalen Suggs.
It's a nice guy. Roger, you want an egg?
Dude, I love eggs. I'll take some eggs.
You got to eat it whole, though.
I love eggs. Oh, gosh. No, thank you.
Great Walrus in the house. What's up, Walrus?
Hey, Walrus, how are you thinking about the Titans draft so far? You love Cornell Tate?
Josh, I'm going to be nervous all day for my 10K parlay. Remember, if you hit, you owe me Whataburger, okay?
Thompson, Josh will make 1 out of 2. Franz of rebound. It's 52-46 Orlando. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Suggs brings up the ball. He's picked up by Sword Thompson, top of the circle. Paulo wants it. He'll get it. And he's picked up by Tobias. 10 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Paulo puts the ball on the floor. Now a switch by Duncan Robinson on the wing. He'll take it right inside. He'll kick to Franz. He'll make the drive. Floater over Duren. He beats the shot clock. What a teardrop by Franz. He's got 6 points, Roach. And it's a 54-46 point lead for Orlando here at home. 2.5 remaining in the quarter.
Cade Cunningham. Top of the key, hand off Tobias Josh. Tobias down the lane, hand off. Oh, to Thompson. He ran right back in the Harris and turned it over. Bane to Suggs. Deflected pass in the hands of Bane. And it's out of bounds off of Desmond Bane.
Woo! Oh, turnover. Number 7 for Orlando. It's going back to the Pistons. Abigail, good morning, Abigail.
How you doing on this Saturday, Abigail?
Okay, Angel, you placed second in your powerlifting at school. Nice. Turnaround firing. It's a Sword Thompson on a fadeaway shot. A Sword Thompson, 11 points on 5 for 6 shooting. Okay, Azor. He cuts the lead
He
to
ha-
6.
he's been so aggressive so far tonight, Josh. All his points come inside the paint. Franz inside the paint. Up good again for Wagner.
Franz Wagner going to work inside is a thing of beauty, man. When he's on it, he's on it. And right now, he's at 8 points.
4 of 9 shooting. Cade inside Duren. Offensive foul on Jalen Duren.
Duren, turnover, foul. That's number. How many fouls now for Jalen Duren?
Jalen Duren with 2 fouls now, Josh. No,
fouls.
it just updated. 3 fouls.
Three fouls. It's 3 fouls. Ivory, thank you so much for the subscribe. Ivory, we're making new friends.
And because of that 3rd foul, Josh, they're going to check out Duren and put in beef stew Isaiah Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart, who has a flagrant foul already in this game. 1:31 remaining in the half. That's 10 turnovers now for the Detroit Pistons. 10 turnovers.
7 for Orlando so far.
On the floor for the Magic, it's Paulo Banchero, Wagner, Carter, Bane, and Suggs. Here goes a pull-up 3 from the wing. Jalen Suggs does it again. Splashing from downtown. 11-point lead for the Magic with 1:12 remaining.
All 12 points in the 2nd quarter for Suggs. Awesome quarter for him.
He's 4 for 6 shooting.
Cade to Robinson. Kick out to Bias Josh. Attacking Carter chat. Kicking it out to Thompson, right elbow. Thompson almost stolen by Suggs. Got it back. Throws it up and draws a shooting foul on Suggs.
Yep. Jalen Suggs, I got that. I saw that. He got him on the arm as he was rising up for that shot. Asor Thompson will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 free throws for Asor Thompson and 2 fouls now for Jalen Suggs. I know he didn't like that call, but here's the replay. Let's see. Thompson, fade away. Yeah, he got hit in the arm rising up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Both teams in the bonus, by the way.
As Thompson makes the first one, Josh. 59-49, 10-point game.
Shaletti. Thank you for the sub, Shaletti.
Let's go, Shaletti. Hell yeah.
And we're 50 likes away from 500. When we hit 500 likes, Rocha's got to dance.
Yes. Boom, Josh. Asor Thompson makes both. He's got 13 points.
13 points on 5 for 6 shooting. Also getting it done at the free throw line. Here come the Magic up by 9 with 47 seconds to go. Javonte giving chase to Suggs. Drives down inside. Now to Wendell. He's blocked at the rim by Thompson. But a putback is good for the Magic. Wait. Hold on. What? They're calling it a goaltend against Orlando, Rocha. Wave off the bucket. They're calling it goaltend against Wendell Carter Jr. Look at this. Suggs on the drive. Handoff. Wendell blocked by Thompson. Goes back up. And they're calling that a goaltend.
What?
Offensive goaltend against Wendell.
What?
And Wendell is arguing. And he's got to be separated. He's yelling at Beef Stew. And now he's pushing and shoving with Asor Thompson.
Bro.
Things are getting chippy here. Wendell Carter was saying something to Isaiah Stewart, who started to walk away, and Asor Thompson got into the chest of Wendell Carter. He said, chill out, kind of shoving him, and Wendell wasn't liking that.
Yo, Rio with the juices. I'm here watching my Dolphins draft. Go Magic!
The draft is still going on here early in day number 3. Rio, thank you for the 2, and your Magic up by 9 with 39 seconds to go. And right now, things are getting looked at. So this is what happened. Isaiah Stewart, he walked up to Wendell Carter Jr., and he went like this. He started clapping right in his face. Wendell started jawing at him, and that's when Stewart started walking away. Asor Thompson tried to separate Wendell Carter, and he shoves him. And then they start exchanging words.
All right, it's after all that, it's going to be Pistons basketball. Cade, inside Josh, no. Tip by Thompson, and one.
Asor Thompson draws an and one foul against Jalen Suggs, who now has 3 personal fouls.
Oof.
Cade was going up for the drive. He missed the shot. Tip in there by Asor Thompson. Draws an and one against Jalen Suggs. And we got a $13 dono from our guy Gordon Johnson, 4398. He says, great broadcast, winning money like I'm Rick James, bitch.
Let's go, Gordon. Appreciate you, baby.
Fuck your couch. Yo, Gordon Johnson, too sweet, man. Thank you for the 13. Good to see you, brother. Go get it, man. So Stuart Thompson missed a free throw. Here comes Paulo the other way. A drive, a kick, Suggs for three. Not this time. Rebound falls to Tobias Harris. And they're going to call a personal foul against Wendell Carter Jr. Wendell draws a foul here. That's his second foul. And because that's bonus, that's free throws coming up for Tobias Harris.
Man, a lot more whistles down the stretch of this second quarter than we saw in the first half.
Things are getting chippy here in this second quarter. The referees are trying to calm this down. Tobias to the line for 2 shots. Wendell Carter's got 2 fouls. So does Franz Wagner. So does Paulo Banchero. And Suggs has 3.
Tobias will make the first one, Josh. 59-53 now Orlando leads.
59-53.
Bro, check this out. Both teams are exactly 10 and 12 from the free throw line.
Get out.
Oh, no.
Second free throw. Tobias. He will knock them both in. 59-54. It's a 5-point game.
7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5. Here's Banchero. 3, 2. Step back. 3 at the buzzer. Is no good. Was there a foul?
There's a foul here from Isaiah Stewart right at the buzzer.
He shoved Banchero to the ground.
Uh-oh. They're going to review that. They're going to review that, Rocha, and if it's another flagrant, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, he would be gone. What, they're going to actually take a look to see if the foul happened before the end of the quarter.
Oh, he better hope. Look, the 3, beef stew, he grabs Wendell and drags him to the ground.
7, 6, 5. Yeah, I think that happened before the end of the quarter, Josh.
And they're probably going to review this.
Yeah.
For a flagrant.
Dude, Stewart, what are you doing, man? That was so dumb. You didn't have to do that. It was the last shot of the quarter, bro.
Rasheer says, Josh, get ready. The Cardinals just drafted a wide receiver named Reggie. Now you got to buy his jersey.
You have to.
All right. They're saying it's not going to rise to the level of flagrant.
Okay.
And they're going to say foul against Stewart before the buzzer. Wendell will go to the line for 2 free throws. That's the call. So no flagrant from Stewart, despite the fact that he grabbed his jersey and threw him to the ground.
Oh, he got lucky that wasn't a flagrant, man. Bro, just 0.1. They said he found him at 0.1. What a dumb foul.
See, here's the crazy thing. I thought that first flagrant wasn't going to be a flagrant by Beef Stew. And they called it flagrant. This one's not called flagrant.
Maybe they make up for that one. They're like, hey, we don't want to kick you out of this game.
Free throw number 1 from Wendell Carter's good. 60-54. One more free throw coming up.
Dude, JB Bickerstaff looks pissed.
Because he's lucky. Dude, Stewart's lucky he's not ejected from this game.
Yes. Carter, second one, good. And that will do it for the first half. 61-54 the lead for Orlando.
Dude, a fight might break out in this second half, man. Things are getting rowdy here in Orlando between Wendell, Beef Stew, Gogo was going at it a little while earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Beef Stew and Wendell Carter are going to fight at some point, man.
I would not doubt that we're going to see an ejection at some point.
Someone's getting ejected at some point.
Yes.
Stewart better be careful, man. Stewart better be careful because he's lucky that was not another flagrant and he was gone.
He's got 3 fouls today, Josh. 0 for 1 with 2 rebounds. He ain't doing nothing but fouling so far.
But I'm loving this game, man. It's a 7-point lead for the Orlando Magic here at home in front of the home crowd. The crowd's hot. The game is very physical. There's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of animosity. There's a lot of chippiness. This is
old school NBA playoff basketball. A lot of points in the paint in this series. I love it, man. I'm digging the series with the physicality and the aggressiveness and the fact that they hate each other and they're battling every position. It's an intense series.
This is the best 1-8 matchup we've seen since that Bucks Heat matchup back in 2023. It's been so much fun.
All right, let's go over the halftime box score, folks. Let's go over the halftime box score with the 7-point lead by Orlando. We'll take a look at the shooting percentages for both teams. It's very similar. Detroit shooting 46% from the field. Orlando shooting 44% from the field. From downtown, Detroit shooting 36% with 5 made threes. Orlando shooting 41% from beyond the arc with 7 made threes. 10 turnovers for Detroit in that first half, 7 of which were in the first quarter. So they did calm it down in the second quarter. Still 10 turnovers, and they gave up 10 points off those turnovers to Orlando. Now, for the Orlando Magic, they have 8 turnovers. They gave up 10 points to the Pistons off their turnovers. The rebound battle won by Orlando 23-20, and that includes 5 offensive rebounds, which led to 11 second chance points. The Detroit Pistons, they have 3 offensive rebounds, which led to 9 second chance points. The points of the paint, 24 apiece. That's very important, folks, because in game 1, it was Orlando that dominated the paint, so they won that game. In game 2, it was Detroit that dominated the paint, and they won that game. So far, whoever's winning the paint is winning the games in these series. Now, let's go to the individual box score. We'll start off with the road team, Detroit Pistons. Their leading scorer is Ausar Thompson, and man, this guy is everywhere. 15 points, 6 for 7 shooting, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists for Ausar Thompson. Cade Cunningham, 8 points on 30% shooting, 1 for 4 from downtown. He's got 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 5 turnovers. So he's got half of the team's turnovers, Cade Cunningham. Jalen Duren, 6 points on 2 for 6 shooting with 4 rebounds. He's got 3 blocks too, Jalen Duren. But he also has 3 fouls going into the next half. So Duren, stay out of foul trouble. Duncan Robinson has 6 points on 50% shooting, both from downtown. Tobias Harris, he was slow out the gate, but now he's 2 for 5 with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Off the bench, we have a total of 10 points for the Detroit Pistons, 5 coming from Jenkins, 3 coming from Javonte Green, and 2 from Karis LeVert. Now let's head down to the home team, Orlando Magic. Let's check out their box score. Well, they got 2 players in double digits, both in the starting lineup, and their leading scorer is Desmond Bane with 14 points on 50% shooting and a perfect 4 for 4 from downtown. He's 4 for 4 with his 3-point shooting tonight. 3 rebounds and a steal for Desmond Bane with those 14 points. Jalen Suggs, 12 points on 4 for 7 shooting, 2 made threes, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and he has 3 fouls going into the second half. So Suggs in foul trouble as well as Jalen Duren. Paulo Banchero, he's got only 6 points so far on 2 for 9 shooting, 0 for 2 from downtown. He does have 7 assists and 8 rebounds. So Paulo's out there playmaking. He's on track for a triple-double here tonight. He also has a block and a steal. Franz Wagner, 8 points on 4 for 9 shooting with 4 assists, 2 rebounds. And Wendell Carter Jr., 9 points on 50% shooting. Wendell also has 7 rebounds with those 9 points and an assist. Off the bench, 12 points scored. Off the bench for the Magic. 6 from Anthony Black, 4 from Jamal Cain, 2 from Goga. Team assists so far. 15 for Orlando out of their 21 field goals have been assisted. For the Detroit Pistons, 14 team assists out of their 19 made field goals. This is a very physical game. This is a game that's kind of getting out of hand a little bit with the physicality and the animosity. the chirping back and forth. The referees have had to do multiple reviews in that first half. Isaiah Stewart was called for a flagrant penalty 1, and he was reviewed for another flagrant right when we ended the second quarter, and he's lucky that that was not also called a flagrant. Beef Stew has to be careful going forward into the second half because he's really getting chippy with Wendell Carter. For that second review, he grabbed Wendell by the jersey and he dragged him right to the ground. He's lucky. He got away with that.
It's what Beef Stew could do sometimes, man. He gets himself into trouble. We saw that fight a couple of years ago with LeBron James.
All right, so that's your halftime box score here, folks. And we just hit 500 likes, so Rocha, dance for him, Roach. Go, Rocha, go, Rocha, go. Go, Roachy, go, Roachy, go. There we go. Thank y'all for 500 likes.
Okay, there we go.
Mofo's in the bill. What's up, brah?
Yeah, Raiders just traded Tyree Wilson to the Saints. I saw that, mofo.
A trade to the Saints.
Mm-hmm. Shut up, Craig. What's up, man?
Sports Hook says, how much is Peacock? What is it now? Like ad free? Was it $9.99? I think it is.
Yeah, $9.99.
I think that's what I'm paying for Peacock. And I get Peacock. I get all these apps because we stream throughout the entire NBA season. We stream throughout the entire NFL season. We stream throughout the entire WNBA season. We do 3 full seasons of 3 different sports. So we get all these apps. And it's crazy. I forget sometimes how many apps there are.
See, great thing for me, through Spectrum, I have Peacock for free.
Yeah, see if you can get some sort of deal, maybe a free trial or something, you know? I don't know if you can just like create a separate email and do a free trial, you know?
I know if you have Xfinity, internet, phone, or TV, they do give Peacock for free.
Okay. It's Rubo47 says, what do you guys think? Can Pistons make it? Can the Pistons make it to the NBA Finals? Yeah, of course they could make it to the NBA Finals. Number 1 defense in the NBA going into the playoffs. Number 1 seed of the Eastern Conference. A very physical team that wears you down with their physicality. It reminds you of old school playoff basketball. It also reminds you of old school Detroit basketball. That's what they used to do back in the day as well. They could make it. I don't have them making it out of the East. I do have Boston, personally.
I actually have the Pistons going down in the second round to the Cleveland Cavs because Cavs have an explosive offense that Pistons don't.
Ooh, Rocha, that's right. You had the Pistons being upsetted in round 2.
I got a lot of heat for it, but I hope I caught it. Nothing against Detroit. I would love for them to go all the way to the NBA Finals. Nothing against them.
I had Detroit and Boston in the East Finals, with Boston winning in 6-7 games. And then in the Western Conference Finals, I had Oklahoma City and Denver. And Denver's looking real iffy right now, I'm telling you. I mean, Minnesota could really just punch their ticket out of the playoffs into Cancun. That's how that series is looking. With the Thunder going to the finals and defeating the Celtics and winning it all.
I had Cavs Boston. I also had Denver Thunder, and I have Thunder beating Boston in 7 games as well for the finals. But I almost went Boston, and I feel like I probably should have, because I have a feeling Boston can take them down.
HN Burr 33 says it's 8:30 p.m. in France.
In France.
In France. Okay. 8:30 p.m. over there in Europe. Sweet. Later on tonight when it's 8:30 p.m., we'll still be live. Right now, it's only 1:28 p.m. in Dallas.
Dude, it's still 11:30 a.m. here in California.
Is Cade Cunningham okay? Physically, yes. Cade Cunningham is okay. But he's struggling right now against this defense of the Orlando Magic. They're dinging him up pretty well. He's shooting 30% from the field with 8 points and 5 assists. And he's got 5 turnovers. Cade's got 5 turnovers. They are making life difficult for Cade. Now, luckily for him, he's getting a Short Thompson, who is absolutely rising to the occasion. who's only missed one shot so far this first half, 15 points with 3 blocks and a steal. Thompson is the player for the Pistons in that first half.
Dude, I had Thompson as my X factor, but I did not expect him to play this dang good, man.
Jesus Lover right now says, right now you have to stay focused on getting past the Magic. Yeah, but we're talking about like our pre-playoff predictions, what we had. Because, yes, you do got to focus here against the Magic. You got to get out of this series.
This is the toughest 8 seed that they've faced, man. This is exactly reminding me of that Heat and Bucks series we saw 1-8 back in 23.
Rozier says, but Josh, Cade should pass the ball for my parlay. That's right. You took the 16 total assists between Cade and Paulo Banchero. All right, good luck, man. Tonight's stream is presented by PrizePicks. Rocha, let's take a look here at halftime. We have a 3-legger for PrizePicks. We took a Sore Thompson for more than 13.5 PRA, and he smashed that. Sore Thompson's hit. Let's take a look at Goga. We need him for more than 1.5 points. Goga!
He's got 2. He's got 1 field goal. He got it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he's got. 1 field goal. That's all we needed. Goga smashed. Now, Jalen Suggs. We took him for more than 6.5 rebounds plus assists. What we at with Jalen?
Dude, he's at 5. We just need 2 more total.
He's at 5.
Yep.
So we hit on Thompson. We hit on Goga. Jalen Suggs. We need 2 more?
2 more rebounds or assists.
Okay. Hey, download the PrizePicks app. Sign up. Use that promo code HMA. You can also do it on desktop. Affiliate link is in the description. When you use that promo code after signing up, play 5, get 50 instantly in lineups. That's the promotion they're going with right now. Check it out. It's easy. PrizePicks, choose a player more or less on their points or their stats.
It's easy like Sunday morning. Oh, no, today's Saturday. Dang it.
It's easy like Saturday morning.
Here we go. All right, guys, we're here at halftime. Over 1,600 the belly, over 500 likes. Thank you all so much. It's been a fun first half of action, baby.
Oh, yeah, but we're not done. We got 4 games total today. The next game will be between OKC and Phoenix.
Here's the link, guys, to the next stream. This is the link to the Thunder and Sun stream. They hit that reminder and hit that like button on it. Let's see if Phoenix can compete at all. Phoenix has done a good job here and there being able to keep up with the Thunder. But in both second halves of that series, the Thunder have pulled away. Now, there will be no J-Dub today. He is out. He is week to week with a grade 1 hamstring injury. So that sucks. Hopefully he can recover and be ready for the second round. We all expect the Thunder to sweep the Suns, right? I need Jalen Duren for 3 assists. He had 3 assists in game 2. He's at none. So his assists are more like game 1, where he only had 1 assist. In game 2, he had 3 assists in game 2. Jalen Duren got off to a good start, but cooled down in the second quarter, got in the foul trouble with 3 fouls. He's got 6 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Duren. What's up, Ted? He says, go Orlando. Well, they're up by 7 here as we're about to start the second half shortly. Muted.
Can y'all predict who's going to score first in the second half?
Ooh.
Who scores first second half? It was Desmond Bane who was the first scorer in the first half. Who scores first in the second?
You know what, Josh? Cade Cunningham.
Cade?
Yeah.
Give me damn. I'm going to go a Sore.
Oh, that's a good choice, man. Rozier says, give me a Suggs 3. Rick says, give me a Cade pick and roll. Alex says, yes, as well for Cade Cunningham.
Pick and roll.
Pick and roll. Turkey says, you know what? Give me Desmond Bane again to score first and second half.
You're going Desmond Bane? Okay. All right. Well, let's get ready for the second half, baby. It's about to start here in Orlando. 61-54, 7-point lead for the Magic. Now, they're going to switch sides now. Orlando will be shooting on this side of the court. That's the left side of the court, left side of the screen. And the Pistons will be shooting on the right side of the screen and court.
Right, they'll be shooting right above me.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby says, give me Frogner. Game says, give me Carter Jr. to score first in the second half. That was my pick to score first, and the first half was Carter Jr.
And again, thank y'all for over 500 likes on the stream. 74 away from 600.
It's a nice number. I like the number 6 and the number 9.
Boy.
Chase's Pistons come back and coming. Okay, so this was where we saw the Detroit Pistons in game 2 in the third quarter go on that 30-3 run. It's the opportunity here for Orlando to not let that happen again here at home. Jalen Suggs, no, sorry. The Orlando Magic are shooting 41% from 3 today, but only 27% for the series.
All right, it's Pistons basketball to start this second half with Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Robinson, Harris, and Thompson.
Duncan, inside for Duren, back out to Robinson, 10 to shoot. Step back 3, Duncan Robinson, and 1.
Who predicted Duncan Robinson for the first bucket in the second half? Nobody.
Duncan Robinson, a 4-point play opportunity, fouled by Desmond Bane. Bane looked at the ref and went, what? Duncan, it's a 4-point play to start the second half.
61-58. Now here come the Magic going from right to left with Paulo Banchero, Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, and Jalen Suggs. Remember, Duren and Suggs each have 3 fouls here in the second half.
Bane picked up by K. Jaw. Step away, no good. Asord Thompson with the rebound. Bro, Thompson's been everywhere tonight or today. Cade, inside Thompson, kick out, corner 3, Tobias. Nope. Wendell Carter with the rebound.
61-58.
8 rebounds now for Wendell Carter. 11:09 to go in the third quarter. Franz down the lane, no good. Tobias with the rebound for Detroit. Into the hands of Cunningham, down by 3 as he attacks Desmond Bane on the right elbow. And then Bane knocked it off of Cade out of bounds. Josh, another turnover for Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham now has 6 turnovers in this game.
Wow. He had 7 for game 2. He might beat that here in game 3. Jalen Suggs with the ball. 10:45 to go in the third quarter. He'll hand it off here to Franz on the left elbow. Gets a screen. Takes a bump. No call from Cade. Finds it to Carter. Carter kick out. Jalen Suggs for 3.
Jalen with the 3-point splash. Dude's got 15 points right now. And the Magic lead it by 6, 64-58.
Cade Cunningham, right elbow, picked up by Wendell Carter Jr. Hands off to Jalen Duren. He's on the top right elbow. He's going to attack Franz. Franz stole it away. Franz will pick it up off the ground.
Ooh, that's a steal by Franz Wagner. Another one for him. Paulo, Desmond, 4-3. Got it! Desmond Bane. This dude is not missing from beyond the arc, man. Desmond Bane from downtown. Today, he's 5 for 5.
Cade inside, blocked by Wagner.
Wagner's defense has stepped up a notch. Paulo the drive. Paulo misses the slam, but draws a shooting foul from Asord Thompson. Paulo to the line for 2 shots. And right now, the Pistons group up. They have a chat, and they break because they got to lock back in. Orlando's getting on a momentum shift right now.
Dude, if he would have hit that dunk by Carroll, that would have been a double poster.
2 shots coming up for Bonky.
Funky.
Hashman, yes, this game is on Peacock.
Yeah.
Paulo, free throw number 1 is up. It's good. 68-58, 10-point lead for the Magic. Right now, Paulo's at 8 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. If he makes this free throw.
Hey, Crazy H, who loved that card game back in the day? Bonquero? Yes, sir. There is the all age for Bonquero.
Triple eights. 69, man.
Nice.
to 58. Here come the Pistons down 11 points. On the floor, Harris, Robinson, Duran, Cade, and Thompson. Robinson, handoff, goes a sword. Handoff now to Cade on the elbow. Near side against Franz Wagner. Backs him down inside. Shot clock winding down to 2. Fade away. Cade got it to beat the shot clock. Now he's at 10 points on 4 for 12 shooting.
9:20 to go in the third. Boncaro with the hammer.
Timeout, Detroit. Lord have mercy. Rim rocker, soul taker. Paulo Boncaro. What a dunk, man. 11-point lead for the Magic. They're outscoring Detroit 10-6 here in this third quarter, Roach.
Dude, Orlando has started off every single quarter so freaking well today, man.
Tommy. Rozier says Roach of the 49ers just drafted Jaden Duggar, linebacker.
Well, we traded away D Winner, so it makes sense that we got a linebacker. Thank you for the update, Rozier.
Shout out to the 1.9 thousand people in the house. 50 likes away from 600. 600. So thank y'all for hitting that like and hitting that subscribe. We are going to be covering these games every game of this series. We got you, Magic and the Pistons. Right now, the series is tied 1 apiece. Right now in the third quarter with 9:08 to go, it's 71-60. Magic up 11.
Just a great start once again for Orlando, man. They are going inside with ease right now. Detroit's defense is lost.
Rozier says in the chat, bet. Watching y'all, watching the draft. Got to keep you guys updated. Thank you. What round are they in now for the NFL draft?
5.
Round 5?
Round 5, yep.
Notre Dame says, I'm currently grubbing on a nice hoagie from Jersey Mike's Steak and Cheese with an ice-cold Coca-Cola Classic. Dude, I got McDonald's on the way, so let's grub, bro. Let's grub.
I'll be having some taquitos here in a little bit. Dude, I love the steak and cheese from Jersey Mike's. It's so good.
A little taquito?
Yeah, I got some little taquitos coming here in a little bit.
Thank you, Reg.
Bug says, guys, I'm at work listening too. I'm pissed off that I gotta work, but it is what it is. And what it is what it is.
Well, I hope the shift goes quick, man, like that. Yeah. Bam. And you're able to make the later games tonight. Because we got some good games today. We got Knicks, Hawks, and then the nightcap is Minnesota, Denver. Are the Denver Nuggets going to respond in this series or what?
They have to, Josh. They're going to have to come out with some type of strategy to go against Rudy Gobert, man. Rudy Gobert is putting on a defensive clinic.
So the Browns just selected Alabama linebacker Justin Jefferson. That's back-to-back Bama players for Cleveland.
Nice. Okay. Wait, his name is Justin Jefferson, so we have 2 Justin Jeffersons.
That's crazy. Right now, we're at a timeout made by the Detroit Pistons. They have 4 timeouts remaining in this game. Still a commercial break here on Peacock. Now, the Thunder Suns game will be on NBC. The Hawks and Knicks game will also be on NBC. And then the late game, Denver, Minnesota, will be on ABC. So we don't have to watch on the apps for the remaining 3 games after this.
That's how it was last Saturday. It was the first game on Peacock, next to NBC, last one on ABC. So at least they're keeping that consistent. So
that's just a heads up for you guys. If you want to watch these games later on, that's where you can find them. NBC, ABC after this.
My goodness, this is a long timeout.
This is, right? It's crazy how sometimes these timeouts are just way longer than others.
Yeah. Yo, we're going to see Paul Reed into the game for the first time tonight.
Paul Reed. I mean, he played well for them in the regular season.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to 405 man. He says, yo, you guys got a new sub. I'm locked in. Let's get it.
Hey.
It's Pistons basketball. And here's Paul Reed down the backdoor baseline with the reverse layup. He checks in, immediately scores. Now the Magic have the ball with Boncaro, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, and Suggs shooting on the left side of the screen in their all-black uniforms with the white pinstripes. Pistons in their white uniforms. Wendell to the right corner. Goes Desmond Bane. Pump fake. He'll drive baseline against the Sword Thompson. Ball's knocked loose by Reed. Recovering is Desmond. He goes to the right corner, and he'll shoot and knock down another three. This dude is 6 for 6 from downtown. Desmond Bane, 20 points.
This is why they traded for him. His 3-point scoring ability, Josh.
This is what can separate Orlando from Detroit with their amount of scores. If they're locked in, they could do things like that. Cass, thank you for the sub.
Thank you, Cass. Duncan Robinson, hand out to Cade. 8:18 to go in the third quarter. Inside for Reed. Behind the back pass to Thompson. And yeah, he got smacked in the face by Wendell Carter Jr.
Hit in the face by Wendell. That's a foul against Wendell Carter. That's his 3rd foul now.
So watch out for that. 3 fouls now on Carter. Very good. What's up, silly? Get money. Hello, bro.
Hello. Ball's inbounded. 9 on the shot clock for the Pistons. Here's Duncan. Straight away 3 off the right side of the rim. Out of bounds. It's going to be Magic basketball.
They are being outscored 13-8 in this third quarter are the Pistons, Josh.
The Magic have 10 made threes, shooting 48% from beyond the arc.
Beautiful. Remember, they only shot 27% for downtown coming into today's game. Yeah, I didn't say tonight's. Let's go. Wagner out the sides. Pull out block by Thompson. Into the hands of Boncaro. Missing the 3. Rebound into the hands of Paul Reed.
Paul Reed with the rebound. His first. Thompson working the baseline. And he's going to draw a personal foul from Jalen Suggs. He was tripped up by Suggs. Now Jalen's got 4 fouls.
Yeah.
4 fouls on Suggs. He's got 4. Wendell's got 3.
Stupid foul there by Suggs to trip him up, man. Pistons just don't have it. They don't have the scoring ability to keep up with Orlando when they are shooting like this, man. They don't.
What's up, Q-Ball?
Hey, Q-Ball.
18 on the shot clock. Ball's inbound from the near sideline, and Anthony Black denies the pass, taking it out of bounds. So it's going to be Pistons with the inbound again. 17 on the shot clock.
7:36 to go in the third quarter. Cade will have the inbounds. He's at the center court logo, picked up by Anthony Black. 10 to shoot. Cade, screen by Robinson. Screen up top by Paul Reed. Step back 3. Cade misses. Thompson the rebound. In for Harris, and he'll hammer it down.
Tobias Harris now with 11 points in the game. He makes the lead 10 now. 74-64. Here come the Magic back the other way with Boncaro, Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, Suggs, and Anthony Black. On the drive is Boncaro, and he draws a foul from Harris. That's a shooting foul. Boncaro back to the line for 2 shots. And that will be 2 fouls now for Harris.
2 fouls. Yeah, I was out. Tobias get a shooting foul in the first quarter. Now 1 here in the third quarter.
Mr. Scoop, no, we're not doing the favorite game. We're not going to be able to do that for their first preseason game. The game tips off in about 13 minutes, and we're still in this game. We got the Thunder and Suns. We have the Hawks and Knicks, and we have the Denver Nuggets and Timberwolves NBA playoffs first round. So it's unfortunate the favorite game had to fall on a day like today. We're not going to be able to squeeze it in.
Sorry about that, bro.
Davila, man, appreciate that, man. Last night was so much fun, man. I'm glad you were there for that. Shout out to the Spurs, man, on that win. Impressive. Coming out party there for Dylan Harper in the playoffs. That was just so good.
That's why they drafted him, for his scoring ability, despite them having all those guards.
Here's Cade on the drive. Cross-court pass intercepted by Paulo. That's 7 turnovers for Cade. Paulo back to the way. Gets the ball stripped loose out of bounds. They'll inbound. Magic have the ball with 6:46 to go. Cade's got 7 turnovers.
That's as much as he had in game 2, Josh. We still got a quarter and a half to go. Not a good look for Cade.
Ball's inbounded.
Suggs to Black. Down the baseline. He'll draw a shooting foul on Paul Reed.
Reed will send Anthony Black to the line for 2 shots. That's 3 team fouls apiece now in this third quarter. Anthony Black to the line.
Hey, shout out to your friend, Foucault. Watch the spam. Shout out to your friend, bro. He misses the first free throw. Why are Piston players so upset about something? They're all yelling at Tony Brothers for something. I don't know if they wanted a lane violation or what.
Second free throw coming up for Anthony Black, and he will miss them both. Anthony Black, 6 points, 1 for 3 from the field, and he misses 2 free throws straight. Asor Thompson with the drive, kick to Tobias. Up top goes Cade for 3. It falls short, gets his own rebound. He'll take another shot from downtown, and he'll knock it down. Cade Cunningham with the splash. 75-67, a steal by the Pistons. Harris shoots, no good, and a personal foul on a loose ball against Cade Cunningham. That's 14 fouls for the Pistons.
That could have been dangerous right there for Orlando. That could have been back-to-back field goals by Detroit. So inbounds coming up as Goga will enter the game for Wendell Carter Jr.
All right, Reg.
We saw Goga go 1 for 1 in that first half with a dunk.
Yeah, dude, the broadcast missed that steal on the inbound. Yeah. Detroit was able to get that steal, but they missed, and then Cade picks up a foul. Oh, and the ball's inbounded, and Jalen Suggs is, he's hurt. He's wincing. Did he roll his ankle?
I think he
I wish I could have saw that a little bit better if the camera work was a little bit better. They do these awkward angles, and they're missing things. What happened to Jalen? He's grabbing his left leg. Ball's inbound, and here's the replay.
Ooh,
did he take a knee from Asor Thompson to his leg?
Yeah, to the side of the leg too, Josh. That hurts. Banchero, kick out to Silva, missing the 3, and a rebound by Tobias Harris.
Great board right there by the Pistons. Now they're starting to box out a little bit more.
Cade on the right elbow down the baseline now as he backs down to Silva. 14 to shoot, 5:50 to go in the third. Inside the paint now goes Cade. The kick out. Tobias to the left corner. Javante blocked out of bounds by Black.
Ooh, okay. Little defensive stop right there by Anthony. Antonio. Look at that. Ooh, get up, Anthony.
Damn. I love it. You love to see that defense by the guard.
6 on the shot clock. Ball's inbounded for the Pistons. 4, 3, 2. Paul Reed, the drive on Goga. 1 second. Pull-up shot won't go. Rebound taken by Asor Thompson. They'll reload.
Second chance opportunity. 10 to shoot for Asor. Picked up by Goga. Top of the key for Cade. 5 seconds to shoot. Screen by Reed. Cade, 2 to shoot. He's double teamed. Just throws it up off the rim. Banchero on the rebound. And he's fouled by Paul Reed.
That's going to put him in the bonus. Magic are in the bonus now with 5:17 left to go in the third quarter after that foul by Reed.
Dude, the bigs of Detroit continue the fouls. Stewart, Reed, and Jalen Duren.
Paulo Banchero will now head to the free throw line for 2 shots because they're the bonus now.
Yo, Irvin, the $2 donation. Lakers were down 6 with 34 seconds left, and they came back to win. Amazing.
Absolutely, Irving. See what a lack of a point guard, a true point guard who could bring up the ball for you in a situation like that. They have no true point guard, and that really cost them. Jabari Smith, turnover. Reed, Shepard, turnover. That cooked them. Lakers took that from them. Just took it from them.
Congratulations on that win, Irvin. That was crazy, bro.
Paulo Banchero knocks down both free throws. Now he's at 13 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, triple-double watch for Banchero. Down by 10. Here comes Cade, the driving kick to the wing. It's Javante Green with the 3. That's a brick. Rebounded by Paul Reed. Handoff. Green down the baseline. Out to Herter. And a double dribble by Javante down the baseline. Turns it right back over to Orlando with 5:01 to go.
Dude, another double dribble caught in a playoff game.
Another turnover for the Pistons. That's 14 turnovers for Detroit today.
Oof. That's 4 in this third quarter alone, Josh. Banchero will have it across against Reed. A spin and a shooting foul on Paul Reed again.
Oh, my goodness. Paul Reed now with 3 fouls quickly in this third quarter. Banchero back to the line for 2 shots.
Josh, Paul Reed, Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren, all with 3 fouls for Detroit.
Yikes. Ice Cream, what's up, Ice Cream? I see you. Good afternoon.
Hey.
Kev says, you know what? I still got faith in the Pistons, bro. I still got faith. Hashman says, I had Rockets last night, money line for 500. Josh and Rocha. I never want to see the Rockets again. They're horrible. Damn. I'm sorry, brother. Paulo Banchero, first free throws up. He missed it.
It's been pretty good, though, for the free throw line this series, has Banchero.
Second free throw for Paulo is up, and that one's good. 78-67. It's an 11-point deficit for the Pistons. They'll bring up the ball with Cade. And he's out there with Asor Thompson, Paul Reed, Javonte Green, and Herter. And we're going to get a foul away from the play, Roach. And that's going to be against Tristan De Silva.
Yeah, he shoved down Javonte to the ground on a screen attempt.
Goga had a collision too.
Goga. 17 points off of turnovers allowed by Detroit, 10 by Orlando. Cade to inbounds, finds Kevin Herter on the right elbow. The Red Velvet hands it off to Paul Reed, who's got those 3 fouls. Reed attacks Goga. Step back, he'll float it up, put it in, Paul Reed.
Paul Reed goes from a 6'7" to a 69, man.
Nice.
Both teams now in the bonus after that last foul by Orlando with 4:22 to go. Here come the Magic with Banchero, Suggs, De Silva, Goga, and Antonio Black.
Black to the corner. He'll have it against Cade. Inside Goga. Spam. Float. Miss. Cade Cunningham with the rebound.
Cade Cunningham now with 6 rebounds to go with his, 5 assists.
Yeah. He'll hand it off to Reed Josh. Over the Kevin Herter. To Asor Thompson. A little bit more of a quiet second half for him. He'll go inside. Fade it up. He'll miss it. Goga with the rebound. Oh, Thompson's yet to score in this third quarter. Banchero will hand it off to Goga. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. 78-69 Orlando with the lead. Suggs, step back 3. He knew he missed it. Got his own rebound. Put back miss. Cade with the rebound.
Cade brings up the floor, dashes into the front court. Now to Herter, the drive kick. Wide open. Javonte knocks down the splash from the right corner. Timeout Magic with 3:24 left in the third quarter. It's 78-72. It's a game again. It's a 6-point lead for the Magic. Timeout Orlando.
And now all of a sudden, the Pistons lead the quarter 18-17.
Points
Dude,
in the paint right now. 30 for Detroit. Orlando with 26. And again, the team that has been winning in the paint in this series has been winning their games. Right now, that's Detroit. Despite them being down 6, they're outscoring Orlando by 4 in the paint so far. Now, Orlando's beating them from beyond the arc with 10 made threes. Detroit's got now 8 after that last 3 by Javonte Green.
Still good shooting there by Detroit to almost catch up to Orlando in threes, man.
Thank you so much, Robert, for the sub.
Thank you, Robert. And guys, during this timeout by Orlando, we are 5 likes away from 600. Thank you all so much. Keep smacking that like button. We're live for every single game here today. We're just getting started. 3 more games coming up. Appreciate y'all joining here today. Anthony Black stopped being aggressive on offense, says Gregory. Anthony Black, only 3 shot attempts. He's got 6 points, but he's 1 for 3 from the floor. You're right. He has not been aggressive. He only got 2 shot attempts for De Silva, 2 from Goga. Jalen Suggs at 11, and Banchero. Man, Banchero, 3 for 13. Yeah, it has a double-double, 14-11. Working on a triple-double with 8 assists. Pistons are taking Orlando today. Well, it's a good sign right now. This is crazy. All 3 quarters have been pretty much the same. Where the Magic start off very hard, get off to a 10-point lead, and then slowly and slowly, Pistons pick up the defense, pick up the offense, and make a comeback. Now they're only trailing it by 6. Hey, Rory, we appreciate your support, bro. Why is it Jalen Duren in? 3 fouls for Jalen Duren. He's got 3 fouls. Paul Reed's got 3 fouls. And Isaiah Stewart's got 3 fouls. So all 3 bigs by Detroit have 3 fouls in this game. Eventually, they all get foul trouble more. They're going to have to go small ball. We don't normally see Detroit go small ball. Hey, I'm watching from Spain. Yo, player. We appreciate you watching from España, bro. Welcome on in, man. Says Case cut back. Duran has flopped on the PRA every game. Also, during this series, Rep, Orlando's doing a good job of getting Duran in foul trouble and denying him the passes inside. So that helps a lot when the defense is all over Jalen Duran. We saw him have only 1 assist in game 1. He did follow up with 3 assists in game 2. And now tonight, only 1 assist again so far. We're coming out of a timeout. 78-72, the lead for the Orlando Magic. Michael Evans, yes, we will be doing the Thunder and Suns game. That one is coming up next. There's the link to that stream. Hit that like button and set a reminder on it. Muted.
See, Rocha, you go ahead and fire up that stream here pretty soon.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're coming back with a commercial break. It's going to be Orlando ball. 3:17 to go. Out there, who's on the floor?
It's going to be Anthony Black, Franz Wagner, Desmond Bain, Goga, and Boncaro. Boncaro has it, kicks it out to Franz. Picked up by Kate on the right elbow. Wagner spins, kicked it out to Black. Only 2 to shoot. Floats it up, way off. Rebounded by Paul Reed.
Okay, now here come the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham, Thompson, Reed, Green, and Herter on the floor. Thompson setting the screen for Cade. He turns the ball over, and here goes Anthony Black the other way, and he's fouled by a sore Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up for Anthony Black. Now, in his last trip, Anthony Black, he missed both free throws. Let's see what he could do here. Asor Thompson picking up that foul. Cade Cunningham now 8 turnovers.
He had 7 in game 2, 8 now in game 3.
You want a bite? Anybody want a bite of my burger?
I'll take a bite.
Here you go. Take a bite.
Nom. Sure, I'll take the whole thing. Yeah. Whoa, giggity. All right, let's see if Anthony Black can make his free throws. What is the delay here? Are they looking for a potential They are looking for a potential flagrant foul. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Thunder and the Suns, presented by PrizePicks.
The game's going to be on NBC after this Magic and Pistons game. Thank you for joining us for game number 3.
Let's go, man.
Can the Suns pull it off later today? Can they pull up the upset back at home?
We seem to be able to compete for a couple of halves, but both second halves of this series, Thunder have taken over.
It's a flagrant penalty 1 against Asor Thompson. So Anthony Black will have 2 free throws, and the Magic will have the ball. This is the second flagrant foul against Detroit. We had Isaiah Stewart have a flagrant 1 earlier in the first half. And now Asor Thompson has a flagrant here in the second half, and he'll head to the bench.
Man, Detroit, come on. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing here in the Thunder Stream? We appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's go. All right, Anthony Black's got to make his free throws. We'll have the possession after it. First one is good, 79-72 Orlando. Rover says, man, we got some big games today. Yeah, we do, dude. Anthony Black will make both free throws, 80-72, and it's going to be Orlando ball because of the flagrant foul. That's a weak flagrant? I disagree. I think that was wind up by Asor Thompson. Inbounds. It's Franz Wagner on the right elbow against Cade Cunningham. He'll kick it off to Desmond Bain, left elbow with 2:39 to go in the third. Bain against Harris, top of the key to Wagner. He attacks Cade Cunningham. 10 to shoot. Down the lane. Franz scores to make it a 10-point game.
Thank you for the subs, dude. Thank you so much, Jordan, for that subscribe, buddy. It's a 10-point game once again for Orlando. Here comes Detroit with 2:22 to go in the third quarter.
Cade, hand off to Kevin Herter. And we're going to get a foul by Anthony Black. And bonus here for the Detroit Pistons is free throws coming up. Kate Cunningham will have 2 free throws. Oh, that's a ticky-tacky call right there. Off-ball call.
Cesar Morales. Thank you for the sub, Cesar.
Cesar, thank you, brother.
All right, I'm going to be invisible for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But I'll still see you. You can't see me, John Cena. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Bye. All right, guys, let's see if Kate Cunningham can make his free throws. Mosley was upset. The head coach of the Magic did not like that call. Cade, first one, got it. 82-73. Kate Cunningham's got one more. He's got 14 points. Yo, what's up, E-Man? What's up, Sooner? What's up, Carbonated Man?
Carbonated
up,
man,
y'all?
just like me.
Carbonated. Oh, yeah, you got that big soda right now. Oh, soda sounds good. Cade, bingo. He's got 15, makes both Josh 82-74, the lead for Orlando.
On the floor for the Magic, it's Boncaro, Franz Wagner, Desmond Bain, Goga, and Anthony Black.
And we're going to get a foul on Cade Cunningham. That's going to be Cade's third of the ball game. And 2 shots coming up for Orlando because they are in the bonus. First free throw coming up here for Franz Wagner. It's up and good, 83-78. Now, Jamal Cain, he'll enter for Paolo Boncaro. Isaiah Stewart, back in the game, he enters for Paul Reed.
Let's see if he can keep his head on straight, Isaiah Stewart. He almost could have been ejected in the first half.
He had a flagrant and a technical in the first half, did Isaiah Stewart.
So many fouls by Detroit, Rocha, in this third quarter.
Yeah, man. I mean, they put them in the bonus with like 5 minutes to go, Josh. As Wagner makes both free throws, 84-74, 10-point game again. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Beef Stew on the right elbow. That's Isaiah Stewart, if you guys don't know that. Hands off to Cade. Thought about it. Cade, we're crossed over against Goga. Met up by Franz. 5 to shoot to the corner for Tobias. Picked up by Kane. 1 to shoot. Turnaround shot. Yes, Tobias Harris got it.
He has 13 points now. 8-point lead for the Magic. They got the ball.
1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Black, we're handed off to Franz. Top of the key, picked up by Tobias Harris. Wagner off to Goga. Back to Franz. 8 to shoot now. Switch on to Isaiah Stewart. Hands off to Payne. Deep 3. He finally missed one. And the rebound tipped to Kane. Out to Franz. To Black. Air ball. Oof. Quickly up court, Tobias takes a bump. No call, and Franz Wagner with the rebound. 1 minute to go in this third quarter. 84-76 to lead for Orlando. Franz, the kick out to the corner. It's Kane for 3. Jamal Kane makes it 87-76 with 45 to go in the third quarter. Kane up to 7 points now today. Kane to Stewart. Kick up top to Herter. Herter inside for Javante. Extra pass and a dunk by Isaiah Stewart. Nice passing there by the Pistons. Stewart, that's his first field goal of the day, folks. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. 13 to shoot. Franz, top of the key. Down up by 8. Here's a drive. Franz throws it up. No foul, and it's Stewart with the rebound. Shot clock is off. It's K with 10, 9, 8, 7. Spins off the glass. No good. And a loose ball foul on Desmond Bain. That's going to send Isaiah Stewart to the line for 2 shots.
That's 2 shots.
Let's see if Harris can make his free throws, Stewart. We're going to get De Silva in for Goga and a Sword Thompson in for Tobias Harris. 6.4 to go in the third. Beef Stew to the line. Daryl says, you know what? Whoever wins today's game is going to win the series. We'll see. First free throw missed by Isaiah Stewart. And the crowd loves it here in Orlando. Stewart, second free throw coming up. De Silva has 2 rebounds and 5 points. Yeah, De Silva has not had a good series so far, Liam. Stewart, second one coming up. It is good. 87-79 Orlando. 6 seconds to go. Here's Franz. 3, 2, 1. Puts it up. No good. And that does it for the third. 87-79. Orlando leads it.
All right, Rocha, everybody hold up those 4s. Let me see them. 4 fingers. Wave them in the air. Put them in the chat. It's time, baby, for what we call the sports, here on the Sports Fury, the clutch quarter. Why?
Because it's not how you start.
It's how you finish. Woo!
And who's going to finish strong, Josh? Who's going to take a 2-1 series lead? Can Orlando pull off another upset here today? In that third quarter, it was a close one. Orlando did outscore the Pistons 26-25.
End of the third. Let's go. For those in the Thunder and Sun stream, we're going to wrap up this game here in Orlando, and then we're going to get right into that Thunder and Suns game, which is next on NBC.
Yeah, NBC. Thankfully, our next 2 games we're about to call are both on NBC. Detroit is going to win this game by 4 points. It's been the same story every single quarter so far this game, where Orlando gets off to a hot start, takes a double-digit lead, and then throughout the rest of the quarter, it's the Pistons just chipping away. All right, now Pistons trail it by 8. They got it down around 6, and then Pistons got it back up to 8. Crazy, the Pistons have not won any quarter. You're right. The first quarter was tied at 26. Orlando won the second quarter 35-28. And then Orlando won the third quarter 26-25. But guess what? If they win this fourth quarter, the Pistons by more than 8 points, hey, they're clutching out. And that's all that matters sometimes, man. It's how you finish, baby. Magic got this with Sips Connor. Tommy says Pistons are taking it. Robbo thinks the Pistons are cooked. Brian's got the Pistons to win. Bernie Peterson says, you know what? The Magic are doing better than I thought they would.
They're showing their offensive powerness right here.
They have the ability to score and knock down shots, man. They've just been inconsistent with it throughout the entire season, man.
They were hot in the first game. Now hot here in the third game.
Hey, Shane, with the $5 donation. A high school teammate of mine was just drafted by the Vikings. Crazy. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations to your former teammate at high school, Shane. That's awesome, bro. What's his name? So we haven't been keeping up with the draft besides in the chat. Hey, Shane, thank you so much for the 5. What a crazy story, man. Yeah, congrats to your teammate, says Danny. Absolutely.
Who had that $5 donation, Roach?
That was Shane, Josh.
Yo, what's up, Shane? Fishbot. Dude, it's good to see you, man. A high school teammate of yours was just drafted by the Vikings? Yo, man. Local hero, legend. Let's go.
Dude, I really hope he pans out, bro.
Whew. I thought that was the game.
Me too for a second. I was like, wait, hold up.
Are you guys ready for the clutch quarter? See or no?
Dude.
See or no?
Si, senor. Let's go, baby. I'm hyped up. I'm ready.
Man, thank y'all so much for being here and hanging out with us for this game. Thanks for keeping us company. It's Magic Basketball with Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter, Desmond Bain, Kane, and Black. 10 on the shot clock for them, though.
Here is a kick out for Bain. Step back 3. Desmond got another one.
Desmond Bain is lights out from downtown. 7 for 8 from beyond the arc. He's splashing tonight, Roach. Now that's 12 made threes for Orlando. They're up 11.
Incredible. Another great start to the quarter. Here's Jenkins. Haven't said his name much. Mr. Sean Carter Jr. with the rebound. Wendell now 9 points, 9 rebounds, and a verge of a double-double himself. Franz across, the kick, Carter missed the 3, and a rebound by Jenkins.
Jenkins out there with LeVert, Javonte Green, Isaiah Stewart, and Duncan Robinson down 11. Under 11 minutes to go. Asor Thompson bounce pass to Jenkins on the left wing outside. He brings down Anthony Black. Now to the near side goes Duncan. He'll drive to the rim, and he'll go with a lob attempt for Stewart. Ball's bat up in the air off the miss. Rebounded by Desmond Bane.
We got 10:40 to go in the fourth quarter. It's an 11-point lead for the Magic. Bane, pass Javonte, the score again.
Andale, arriba, arriba. Oh, Desmond Bane. 25 points from him. Rory, shout out to you, brother. Good to see you. Jenkins, the driving kick to Asor Thompson. He misses the 3 from the corner. Jamal Cain with his first rebound of the game. And here come the Magic with 10-13 remaining in the game. Up by 13 points.
Black, down the lane, miss. Carter Jr. with the dunk and the putback.
Lord have mercy. Bickerstaff, call a timeout, and he does. He does. Rocha, it's a 15-point lead for the Magic. 7-0 run for Orlando in the fourth quarter. The clutch quarter.
Every single quarter, Josh, Orlando has started hot and we're seeing it again in the clutch quarter, bro.
Desmond Bane might have the shortest arms in the league, but my God, when he's on it, he's hot from the field. 25 points on 9 for 16 from the field, 7 for 8 from downtown. 94-79 Orlando during the commercial break. What's up, Julius Kelly? He says, I'm back again today with you guys. What's up, Julius Kelly in the chat? During the commercial break, if you guys are having a good time, let us know. Hit that thumbs up. We're 39 people away from 700 likes here in the clutch quarter. Shout out to the 661 who did hit that like. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
We appreciate y'all, man. It's been a fun day already. We still got 3 more games to go, man.
Gregory says, Desmond T-Rex Bane. T-Rex arms.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you're trying to do the Thriller right there, Josh.
It's Thriller Bane. Fever up 25-12. Thank you guys for the updates to that Fever game. For those who are brand new here, we called not just NBA games all season long from the opening night to the NBA Finals, but we also call the entire NFL season, all primetime games, and every single NFL playoff game as well. But we also live stream the entire WNBA season with the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, and Sophie Cunningham. We'll be streaming the entire season of the Indiana Fever. Right now, it's preseason, but on May 9th, we start the WNBA season. So for those who are interested, join us for those. Caitlin Clark, she's one of the funnest players in the world to watch right now.
And she's finally healthy once again. She's going to have a potential MVP type year.
All right, Reggie, I got you. All right, still commercial break, right, Roach?
Yeah, we're still in a commercial break, guys. There was a timeout by Detroit as it's a 7-0 run to start the clutch quarter for Orlando.
Oh, Caitlin Clark already knocked down a splash from 3, Roach, in the preseason.
Let's go, CC. Not playing Duran. Dude, we have not seen Jalen Duran all but a couple minutes here in the second half.
Jalen Duran struggling again in this series. He did so in game 1, and he's struggling here in game number 3.
They are taking him.
Go ahead.
They're taking him out of the game plan right now, Josh.
This is how the Orlando Magic could win this series, with their offensive power. That's something that Detroit does not have. Orlando has they just have a bigger group of guys who can score for you. And today, Desmond Bane's back on it with 25 points. Wendell's got 12. Wendell's got 11, with a double-double. Franz has 12 points. Everyone's contributing for the Orlando Magic. They're knocking down 12 made splashes from 3. The points in the paint are even at 32 apiece. The
Ooh.
Pistons are turning over the ball like crazy. 15 turnovers. They gave up 21 points to Orlando off those turnovers. So the Magic winning with their offense, winning with their defense. They're getting the rebounds and they're creating chaos, creating turnovers, and scoring 21 points off those turnovers.
That's what it's got to take to be the #1 seed, man. You got to take advantage of the opportunities.
And we're back for action, Rocha. Under 10 minutes remaining. Pistons ball with Tobias Harris, Robinson, Duran, Cade, and Thompson on the floor. BQ, thank you for the sub.
Cade inside, blocked by Carter, rebound Jalen Duran. Not loose, Duran picks it back up, spins off the glass. That's no good, and a rebound by Wagner.
Again, Cade was blocked by Wendell Carter. How about that interior defense by Orlando here in the second half? 9:28 to go. Here's Franz crossing up. Duncan Robinson backs it down to the paint. Turns left off the window. Won't go. Rebound bat up in the air. It's Wendell out to Desmond. He'll fire away from downtown. Not this time, but a loose ball foul call good, Rocha, against Jalen Duran, who just checked in.
That would be Jalen Duran's 4th foul, Josh.
4 fouls for Duran. Struggling today. Look at this. Off the rebound, he just collides with Jamal Cain. And Rocha, we got a $20 bomb in the chat from John Zavala.
Hey, appreciate you, John. We love you, brother.
Didn't say nothing, but John Zavala, cheers to you, brother. Thank you for the support. Here's Desmond Bane off the inbound. He'll miss the free throw. He'll miss the mid-range shot from the free throw line. And off the miss, here come the Pistons. Duncan Robinson 3, blocked by Anthony Black. That's twice Anthony Black has done that. That's twice Anthony Black has blocked a 3-point shooter.
By the way, they assessed that foul to Duncan Robinson, not Jalen Duran.
Wow, what? How?
Yeah. Here's a missed shot by Kane. Put back, Duck, went down Carter.
They put that not on Duran? How?
I guess they said Robinson hit him from the back. Pause.
That's crazy.
Here's Thompson, Josh, down in lane. Reverse lane, good. Oh, did they need that buckets?
96-81, 15-point lead for Orlando. Nate, I see you in the chat. You saw the Michael Jackson movie?
Oh.
How do you rate it, man? How'd you like it?
I hope it was good, bro. Franz, top of the keys, spins, kicks, out, Carter, find a shoot. He traveled.
Travel, get your go bag ready. We're going to the right side of the court. It's Pistons basketball. Wendell turns it over. Look, 8:05 left to go. Plenty of time left in this game. Down 15. It's time for Detroit to lock it. But, man, they got to stop turning over this ball. They got to stop fouling, and they got to play smart against this tough defense here in Orlando.
And 15 turnovers now for Detroit. Well, I sounded like clown juice. Here's Jalen Duran going inside, hand out to Carey, kick out right corner. Tobias, huge 3 for Harris.
Tobias Harris, 16 points, cuts the lead to 12 with 7:40 to go. Big bucket from the vet. Rob Carrington, come on down. Thanks for the sub, bro.
Thank you, brother. Barquero with the hammer.
Oh, that's a DWI. That's a DWI. Dunking with intensity. Paulo Banchero flex on him, and he picked up the shooting foul from Jalen Duran. So it's an and one. Insult to injury.
And now it's 4 fouls on Jalen Duran.
Now, there's no getting around that. That is a foul by Duran.
Yes.
Paulo said, give me all that. Give me all that. He
Oh.
flexed in front of him, too. He flexed on Jalen Duran. He said, you can't stop me.
Barquero, well, get the free throw, Lorado in.
It's back to a 15-point lead for the Magic with 7:28 to go. Cade brings up the ball. He's out there with the Sword Thompson, Jalen Duran, Duncan Robinson, and Tobias Harris. And Anthony Black will pick up a quick foul here with 7:23 remaining. That's Anthony Black's second foul. Once again, for those here in the Suns and Thunder stream, we appreciate you guys being here. Sit there, hold tight. We're finishing up this Orlando and Detroit game. Suns, Thunder, next on NBC. Ball's inbounded from the baseline. And here we go. Detroit's got the ball, Roach, down 15.
Cage picked up by Baden, left elbow 10 to shoot. To cross, the kick to the right corner. Tobias around by Carroll. Inside off the glass. Tobias Harris has 18 points.
Who did we have winning, Diego? We took Detroit. So right now, we're getting cooked.
Yep.
Orlando's cooking Detroit. Up by 13, but there's still time left. So let's see if Orlando can hold on here.
Jalen Suggs, 6:50 to go in the fourth. Hand up by Carroll. He will pump it. Kick it back to Suggs. 3, too strong. Josh Jalen Duren with the rebound.
That's 7 rebounds for Jalen Duren.
99-86 Orlando. 6:37 to go. Here's a handoff to Duren. Inside. Goes up. Blocked out of bounds by Boncaro.
Blocked by Bonky.
By Bonky.
Bonky with the block. Rocha, where we at, kid?
Josh, we're 5 likes away from 700.
5 away from 700. Appreciate the love, y'all. Ball's inbound for the baseline. It's to Tobias Harris on the far side corner. Handoff goes Duncan. Off the screen. Back inside. Tobias pump fake. Up and under. Shot no good. Put back dunk is good by Duren. Woo, he needed that one. 99-88, an 11-point lead for the Magic. 6:14 to go. Ooh, Roach, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
There's still time for Detroit to come back in this one, Joshy Poo. Sorry.
What the hell?
Suggs to Boncaro. Offensive foul on Boncaro, Josh.
Uh-oh. They'll give it right back to Detroit, who are down 11. Let's see if the Pistons can capitalize. They got to. It's now or never, baby. Like Elvis sang. It's now or never.
Or never. Good song.
6:01 to go.
Here comes Cade.
Cade Cunningham.
He'll have it on the right elbow, picked up by Bane, Josh. 5:49 to go now. Cade against Suggs. The spin up and the foul for Cunningham.
It's a 9-point game. Cade could cut the lead to 8. 3-point play. And who was it? Jalen Suggs with the foul. He's got 5. 1 more, and he gone.
He gone. Cade Cunningham can make this an 8-point ball game, folks.
Yo, we got Joe in the chat from Cape Town. Shout out Joe in the chat.
South Africa, baby.
Cade will knock down the free throw, Roach. We got an 8-point game.
Let's go, bro.
99-91. Magic with the ball. 5:40 to go.
Here's a drive inside. And one right back, Anthony Black.
Right to the rack. Fouled by Cade Cunningham, who just picked up foul number 4. Anthony Black with the 3-point play. Rochita Puff.
Just beautiful. Josh got right around Caden Duren, able to score.
Reggie, what did you say? Josh, I hit 8 assists apiece from Paulo and Cade. There you go.
Yes.
Woo, down the wire. You got it. All right, so we're going to get a Pistons timeout here, Rocha.
Bro,
2 timeouts left for Detroit.
I didn't see a foul on Cade or Jalen Duren right there.
On the replay, you didn't see it?
Oh, I didn't see nothing.
All right. Today's Magic and Pistons stream is presented by PrizePicks. Let's take a look to see whether or not we hit on our 3-leg entry, Roach. Asor Thompson, we took him for more than 13.5 rebounds plus assists. How's that looking?
He crushed it, Josh.
We hit. We took Goga for more than 1.5 points. Where's he at?
He's got 2. He hit.
He only got the 2 points. That's all we needed. Thank you, Goga. And we took Jalen Suggs for more than 6.5 rebounds plus assists. Where's he at?
He's at 6. He needs 1 more.
Jalen Suggs at 6. We need 1 more rebound or assist from Jalen, and he's got 5 fouls.
Yeah. So come on, let's go. Jalen Suggs, stay out of foul trouble. Let's get this.
Check out the PrizePicks app. Download it. Use that promo code HMA. That's the promo code you want to use to take advantage of their Play 5, Get 50 instantly in lineups promotion. Affiliate link is in the description. And you can follow us on PrizePicks at the Sports Fury. Let's go. We need 1 more rebound or assist. It's a commercial break. Actually, it's a challenge by the Detroit Pistons, Rocha. You saw the replay before commercial break. You didn't see a foul from the Pistons. So you think this could be a successful challenge by Detroit with 5:38 to go?
And it is. The call is overturned, Josh.
Successful challenge by Detroit here in the fourth quarter. That's big. They needed that.
And Josh, it has changed to an offensive foul on Wendell Carter Jr.
Damn. Wendell called for his fourth foul. Wendell's got 4 fouls. 5 for Jalen Suggs. 3 for Paulo Banchero. For the Pistons, Kay's got 4. Duran's got 4 fouls. And 3 for Asor Thompson.
So wipe off the basket for Anthony Black. It's gonna stay a 9-point game. Oh my God.
It's 99 to 91, right? Why do they have 90 on the game cast now? Did they take away a 3 from Detroit or something? Or is that a mistake?
Oh, I think it's a mistake. ESPN's been doing that all postseason long with that, bro.
Okay. It was 99-91 after that free throw by Cade Cunningham, but ESPN showing 99-90. So let's make sure that's right when we get back to the broadcast out of the commercial break. Zuko wants to know, where are you guys watching from? Me personally, I am from Dallas, Texas. That's where I'm streaming from.
Northern California, baby. And guys, we are 70 likes away from 800. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
It's only one stream of 4 today for us. We are locked in for NBA playoff basketball, so thanks for being locked in with us. So the successful challenge there by Detroit Pistons turns into an offensive foul by Wendell Carter Jr., who just had his 4th foul committed. And now it's going to be Detroit basketball, and they're down 91 to 99. So it's still an 8-point game with 5.5 to go. That's plenty of time, folks. Plenty of time. No one's in the bonus yet, right?
No.
There is 4 fouls by Orlando and 2 fouls by Detroit.
Cade inside draws a shooting foul on Desmond Bane.
And that will now put the Pistons in the bonus. And Cade's to the line for 2 shots. Bro, Cade could cut the lead to 6.
Oh my goodness, Cade Cunningham. Make your free throws, dude.
Cade Cunningham bends the knees, shoots the free throw, 92-99.
Cade Cunningham now with 18 points, looking for 19 with the second free throw coming up. That bonus might help. Oh, KMC, the bonus is going to help Detroit big time.
If they can take advantage of that.
Yes.
Cade will knock down both free throws. All of a sudden, we got a 6-point game with an eternity left in the NBA. 5.5, a lot can happen.
Here's by Carol Johns. Kick out Bane to Suggs to Franz. 13 to shoot. Picked up by Cade Cunningham. Farther down the lane. Blocked by Jalen Duren.
Pistons defense has locked in. Here comes Asor Thompson. Duren, Harris, and the ball's knocked loose out of bounds by Orlando. They'll inbound with 17 on the shot clock. Detroit ball with 5:07 to go. The Detroit defense has locked in, Roach. They're putting the clamps down.
This is the defense we saw from them in game 2, man.
Ball's inbounded.
Tobias. Pump fakes. Up and under for Harris. Step back, jump shot. He got it!
95-99, 4-point game. 4-point game.
It's an 11-0 run right now for the Pistons, Josh. 11-0 run. Suggs to Banchero. 8 to shoot. The cross. The drive. The Euro step up. Hero draw. Shooting foul on Jalen Duren.
He's got 5. Jalen Duren's got 5 fouls, folks.
Wow. That's going to send Banchero to the line for
2 shots. Shout to the 230 people in the Sun stream. We're still here in the fourth quarter of Orlando and Detroit with 4:40 to go. The Suns and Thunder will tip off after this on NBC.
Banchero, first free throw up and good. And now 100 points for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game with 4:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bonus for Detroit. They got to take advantage of that. 2 team fouls so far for Detroit here in the fourth quarter. So no bonus yet here for Orlando. Carroll, second free throw up and good. 101.95. 101.95. 4:38 to go in the fourth. It's a 6-point lead here for Orlando. Here is Duncan Robinson. He'll have it here on the left elbow as he gives it off to Cade Cunningham. Cade will attack inside, down the lane, put it in, plus the foul, Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham is eating right now.
He can make it a 2-3-point game with the free throw. Oh my goodness. $101.97. It is 101.98. 4:26 to go. Oh my goodness, folks. Here comes Jalen Suggs. He'll have it across the half-court line with 4:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. A handoff here to Franz, who will cross over, get a screen by Wendell Carter Jr. He's picked up by Cade Cunningham. Handed off to Poncaro. Only 3 to shoot. Step back, 3. He got it!
What a shot. 104.98.
3:55 to go. It's a 6-point game. Cade Cunningham on the right elbow. Picked up by Wendell Carter Jr. The cross, the kick, Tobias. Got it right back. It's a 3-point game. We are picking up steam, ladies and gentlemen. 3:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tobias Harris, 10 points here in the clutch. Poncaro down the lane, blocked by Jalen Duren. 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Cade, top of the key screen. Cunningham ties it. Came from downtown. Timeout, Orlando. Oh, my God. 3:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. We are all scored at 104 apiece. We have a ball game, folks. Let's go.
Timeout, Orlando. They're going to have 3 timeouts left, and we are tied. We are tied, folks. So buckle up. Get ready, man. This game is yet far from over. Cade Cunningham stepping up when he needed to for his squad. Now it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game.
Oh, my goodness. Detroit now outscoring them 25-17 in the fourth. Finally, a good quarter for Detroit tonight. This is by far the best quarter we've seen. They tied the first quarter, and the next 2 were won by the Orlando Magic. The Magic are choking. This is what's happened all 4 quarters. Orlando's gotten off to hot starts, and then throughout the rest of the quarters, Detroit has just chipped away. Except for this time, they've chipped away so much that they've outscored them by 8, and they've tied the game at 104 apiece. Awesome. Just freaking awesome, man. Hey, Plug says I copied your guys' lineup. Hey, we appreciate that, Plugged.
Thank you.
Let's go. Hey, we got a $50 bomb from Michael.
What?
It's $50 bomb, Josh.
Michael Kim? Are you kidding me? Michael! Nah!
Yo.
Miguel! Michael Kim! $50
He says,
bomb, baby!
if Detroit wins, I'm rich. Let's go, Michael. Good luck.
Bro, Michael! Cheers to Michael Kim in the chat. $50 bomb!
Let's go. We appreciate you, bro. Let's go, man.
Yo, things just picked up here in the fourth quarter. Who do you guys think wins this game? Shout out to 2.8 thousand people in the chat. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Hit that thumbs up. 45 likes away from 800 on the stream. Only if you're having a good time.
3:14 to go. It'll be an Orlando inbound to retake the lead, folks. How many fouls for Suggs? 5. Suggs has 5 fouls, so does Jalen Duren. Each of those guys have 5 fouls. 3:09 to go in the clutch quarter. 3 total team fouls for the Magic. Suggs, bad pass, stolen by Tobias Harris. Detroit can take the lead.
Oh, my goodness. 104. Under 3 minutes to go. Cade Cunningham back it down. Franz Wagner, he goes up with the hook. It's no good, but he draws a shooting foul. Is that a foul? It's a shooting foul from Franz Wagner. Cade to the line for 2 shots.
Oh, my God.
He can take the lead with 1 free throw. Cade, you are one amazing son of a bitch. Oh, my God.
What a clutch quarter for Cade. He's a superstar, man, and he's showing it right now.
First free throw for Cade Cunningham. It's up. It's good. 105-104. What a run led by Cade and this defense. 105-104. 30 likes away from 800 now. 30 people away from 800, Roach. What do you think?
Oh, 800 likes easily. Let's do it.
Cade, second free throw. No good. It's a 1-point deficit for the Magic, and here they come with Boncaro, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Desmond Bane, and Jalen Suggs.
Suggs, hand off Boncaro, double teamed inside, kick back out Wagner. He will lose the ball, get it back with 5 seconds to shoot. Franz, step back for the lead. Got it!
Oh, das ist good for the German. Das ist good. Franz Wagner. Yes. Why did I turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger right there?
I know. 2:20 to go. 106-105 Orlando. Cade to Thompson. Kick out Javante. Back inside for Thompson. Trying to shoot against Carter. Hand off Harris. Pull up 2 for the lead. No good. Rebound Carter.
Here come the Magic. Magic up by 1 with 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Suggs into the front court. Suggs guarded by a sword Thompson. Out to Paulo Boncaro on the right far side elbow. Shot clock to 9. Puts the ball on the floor. Kicks cross court. Pull up 3. Franz Wagner. Das ist good. Timeout Detroit. They got 1 timeout left, and they're down 4. Franz with a clutch splash from downtown.
Incredible, man. That's what we call it, the clutch quarter, baby, because it's how you finish, man.
Not how you start, it's how you finish. Jerry says, are you guys in the same room? High five.
There we go. What was that? What was the follow-through? That's a flagrant.
Michael came with a $2 donation. He says, rip, I'm not rich. Oh, well, Mike, there's still 146 to go.
Yes.
It's a 4-point game. That was back-to-back Franz Wagner making some big plays happen. Now he's at 17 points. So there's still some time. Let's see what the Pistons do out of this timeout. They only have 1 timeout left. Michael, best of luck to everybody.
Guys, for this Thunder and Suns game, the game has tipped off. I'm going to put the stats and everything on the screen for you guys.
All right. Okay. $2 donation, $2.79 donation from Crystal says, man, I need Jalen for 10 points. Can I get it? Jalen, you need him for 10 points? Jalen Green? Yeah, I think Jalen Green's going to have 10 points.
I think she means Jalen Duren.
Oh, Jalen Duren. Oh, he's at 8. I don't know. I don't think so.
You need 1 field goal. Good luck here down the stretch.
You need like a putback dunk or something, a lob. You need 1 field goal in the last minute 46 seconds. That's cutting down to the wire. Crystal, best of luck. Thank you so much for the $2.79 donation. Michael came with a 2. It says, if Detroit wins, $100 super chat. Oh, my God. Come on, Detroit.
Oh, my God.
Michael, good luck, guys. Good luck, Crystal, Michael. All right, here we go. 146 to go. And then as soon as this game's over, we're going right to the Thunder and Suns game, which already tipped off. We are covering that game. Okay, here we go.
Inbounds. Duncan Robinson. Looking. Got to hurry up. Almost got a 5-second violation. Gave it off to Jalen Duren. Now the hands into Cade Cunningham. Picked up by Wagner. Cade, step back, three, short, long rebound of Desmond Bane.
Oh, they needed that. They couldn't get it.
Oh, he keyed us. It's a good look. And up court, we're getting a foul here on the floor by Robinson.
That's 14 fouls for the Detroit Pistons. 4 fouls.
Okay.
4 fouls. Rocha, we just hit 800 likes, dude.
Thank y'all so much for 800 likes.
And we're 226 subscribers away from 335K. So 226 people. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're live every game for this series. We're live for every game today.
Let's go. We're already live for the Suns game, guys. We have the stats on the screen for you.
Ball's inbounded. Magic have the ball, Roach, with Banchero, Franz, Wendell Carter, Suggs, and Tristan Da Silva. 1:19 to go. Up by 4.
Oh. Late fourth quarter minutes for Da Silva. Interesting. Franz, the flow game. Too strong, Josh. Caught an offensive rebound. Puts it up. And he just got a shooting foul and Duren. He's out.
He's gone. Crystal, I'm so sorry. Jalen Duren is gone. And I'm sorry, Pistons fans, but we got to sing it. Ready?
Yep.
Na 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 na
Na na
na na na
na na na na.
Hey
Hey hey hey.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Jalen Duren just fouled out of the game. Damn, that's tough. I'm sorry.
Oof. That's gonna put Wendell Carter Jr. to the line for 2 free throws.
Big One says, man, Duren, bum of the game, bro. You blew it. Thank you, Kyle Dreyer, for the sub, man. So
Thank
that's
you.
2 free throws coming up for Wendell Carter Jr., man. Up by 4 right now. Dude, Detroit's fouling, dude, was ridiculous today. 25 fouls from the Pistons, 32 free throw attempts for the Orlando Magic.
Oh my God, that is not good at all.
Wendell misses the first one.
Uh-oh.
Monterio, thank you for the sub. Anthony Black will check in for Tristan Da Silva. So it will be Black, Suggs, Carter, Wendell, and Banchero. Thank you, Sumi, for the sub. And for the Pistons, we got Harris, Robinson, Cunningham, Asor Thompson, and Javante.
Wendell can make this a 6-point game, a 5-point game, and he does.
Thank you for the subscribe, Lewis. 106 to go. Here comes Detroit. Down by 5 points. The crowd's chanting, defense. Defense.
2-2. Cade attacking, falling, turning it over.
Oh my goodness, Cade Cunningham. Another turnover for him. Under a minute to go. Here comes Orlando. Here comes Orlando looking for the dagger. They're looking for the dagger, Roach.
Everybody on their feet here at the Kia Center, Josh. Franz, Banchero, 3. It's off the back rim, and it goes in.
Oh my God, that's a dagger. Pistons timeout. That's the dagger right there, folks. 113 to 105. Paulo Banchero from the top of the key. He shoots the 3. It bounces off the back iron. It shot up like 40 feet in the air. And then it came like this. Right in there. Right in there with the splash.
That reminds me of Damian Lillard's shot in the bubble 6 years ago to win a game for the Blazers.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
9-0 run for the Magic in the last minute 52. Sosmos, thank you for the subscribe. We will be live for every game in this series, so come join us for game number 4 here in Orlando. 3,000 people in the chat. We're 48 people away from 900 likes. Jetty, thank you for the subscribe as well. Jetty Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. For those who had Orlando, make some noise. Who had the Magic winning? Dude, Knit 1. Thanks for the sub.
Thank you, Dooney.
Cue ball, that was so crazy, man, that shot. That was a crazy shot by Paulo. 25 from him. The 3-point shooting, Rocha, from Orlando was incredible. 45% from beyond the arc. 15 made splashes for the Magic.
They were shooting 27% for downtown coming to tonight's game in the series. Excellent.
I mean, yeah, they're not really a consistent, good three-point shooting team, and
No.
that was a big difference maker. One of the big difference makers for today.
All right, Detroit with an inbound. 38 seconds to go. No timeouts remaining. Down by 8. Thompson to Robinson. Inside for Durant. The jump back for Green. No good. A foul!
It's going to be a shooting foul against Anthony Black, but you know what? Orlando's going to challenge it. Orlando's going to challenge this call on the floor, which is Anthony Black's shooting foul. Green light special. They're going to challenge this immediately.
Please show us a replay.
Right? They're challenging this.
Yeah, they're challenging it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Flores, for the subscribe.
Thank you. Well, they get him a lot of leeway to challenge that. That took for a while for them to signal it.
Isaiah says, no way the Magic are about to go up 2-1. Whoa. They are 34 seconds away. Right now, they just called Anthony Black for a shooting foul, so free throws coming up for the Pistons. But Magic will challenge.
Okay, Tony Brothers just announced it.
Now, for those in the Thunder and Sun stream, we're still 34 seconds away from this game being over. As soon as it is, we will be covering the rest of this Suns and Thunder game. Sorry, it's bleeding into the game. It's going to be on NBC. We're awaiting this conclusion of the ball game. 113-105, Orlando up. Right now, we're in a coach's challenge with 34 seconds left. Rocha, what's the score over there for Phoenix and Oklahoma?
Josh, right now it is 13-13. It's tied at 13.
We're tied at 13?
Yeah, tied at 13.
Crazy.
Uh-huh. I didn't see much on that replay they just showed by Anthony Black. I don't think it's a foul.
We didn't hit on Suggs, right? He still has 6 rebounds and assists.
Yeah, he's still at 6. Oh my God, Suggs. They called that an Anthony Black. He was nowhere near Javante.
Hey, shout out to the chat, man. 37 likes away from 900. 37 away from 900 likes.
Thank y'all. Let's go.
And you guys really blew up that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for that. Here's Tony Brothers with the call. No foul on the play. It's successful.
I don't even know why they called a challenge or a foul on Anthony Black, man.
Both teams are in the bonus these last 34 seconds. Successful challenge. Tony Brothers, why are you still talking?
I know. It's going to be an inbounds here for Detroit. He was trying to explain that Detroit still has possession of it.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream between Orlando and Detroit, game number 3. We'll be live for the Thunder and Suns, game 3 next. There's the link in the chat. Come join us for Thunder and Suns. We'll also be live for the Hawks and Knicks later on today, and the and the Denver Nuggets and Timberwolves game.
K3, no good. Went down, caught in the rebound. He'll get it off the sides, and Orlando can start to celebrate.
20 seconds left. A bad pass turned over the head of Anthony Black. Gives it right back to Detroit, who are down by 8 points with 19 seconds left. There's the link to that Thunder Suns game. If you don't want to watch that stream, hey, we'll be live later today for the Hawks and Knicks and the Nuggets and Timberwolves.
Robinson, 3, no good, but Kill with the rebound. Into the hands of Wagner. 4, 3, 2, 1. This game is OVA over.
Orlando takes a series lead 2-1 out of game 3. Congratulations to the Orlando Magic. Who predicted this game correct? Because we didn't.
We didn't. Dude, congratulations, Magic fan. An incredible shooting performance today for Orlando.
We will be live for game number 4 here in Orlando. We'll see if the Pistons can even up the series in game 4. We hope to see you for then. Hit that subscribe and notification bell. Who's the MVP here in Orlando, Roach? Who's the MVP?
The MVP, I got to give it to Desmond Bane, Josh. 25.7 rebounds.
Desmond Bane?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to
I'm going to
Bane.
go with Paulo Banchero, 25-point double-double. 25, 12, 9 assists. He was 1 assist away from a triple-double. He also had 3 steals and 2 blocks. Paulo Banchero. And my X factor tonight will be Desmond Bane and his 3-point shooting. 7 for 9 from downtown.
I'll go by with that double-double as my X factor.
My bum of the game, I'm going to give it to Jalen Duren. He got beat up. He was taken out in this game a whole lot, just like we saw in game number 1. Bum of the game, Jalen Duren, and he fouled out. Cade Cunningham, dude, he was incredible in that fourth quarter, but he had 9 turnovers for the game. A lot of fouls being committed by Detroit in this one as well. The turnovers as a team really hurt them. They gave up how many points? 24 off their 16 turnovers.
Oof. You're not going to win a game when you're doing stuff like that, man.
All right, so we're going to conclude this game, and now we're all going to go to NBC for the Thunder and Suns game, Rocha. If that's already going, go ahead and start calling that if you have that up already. Burrito, thank you for the subscribe.
Good thing it's in a timeout by Phoenix right now.
Hit that link, folks, in the chat. Come join us for the Thunder and Suns game. Even if you don't want to watch that game, hey, we wouldn't mind for you coming over and dropping that like for us.
Let's go. Keep clicking that link. Let's go over, baby. Let's have another great game, shall we? Let's go, man. Jalen Duren, triple single. He was terrible today, Rodney.
We're on NBC now, right? You got the scoreboard
NBC.
up and ready to go for the Thunder and Suns?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, what's the score, Roach?
It is 15-13 Phoenix in the lead.
Awesome. Also, one more time, shout out to everybody who joined us for the Magic and Pistons game number 3. Everyone who hit that like button, almost 900 likes on the stream in an early game. Everybody who subscribed, everyone who donated, who gifted, much love to everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We hope you had a great time. Now, let's get to this Thunder Suns game.
And Devin Booker just got a 3-ball for Devin Booker.
And one?
Oh, Jalen Green got the N1, excuse me.
Is it a 4-point play?
Yeah, it's a 4-point play opportunity fouled by Wiggins, Josh.
All right, let me get everything set up here on my end. Go ahead and keep calling it. I'm going to set everything up.
Jalen Green, N1 is good. 19-13 the lead for the Suns.
And the free throw's good. And we have another $20 dono from Michael Kim. He says, I'm doubling down on the Thunder. Who y'all got? $10K on the Thunder to win. $2,700. Can we get Thunder to win? I'm taking Oklahoma City. Roach, are you?
Yes, I am, Josh.
Let's go, Michael Kim. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you, bro.
Oh, dude, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Check, turnaround shot. As it expires, he scores.
Okay, we're going to have to get synced up here, Roach.
Okay.
All right, 455, 454, 53, 52, 51, 50, 449, 48, 47. Step back baseline. And it's Colin Gillespie to put the Suns up 21-15.
1-3 so far for the Thunder, 2 for the Suns. Here is SGA drawing a foul on the floor by Devin Booker.
A foul by Devin Booker?
Yeah.
All right, here's who's on the floor right now. Oh, Chet Holmgren's going to check out, so we'll wait for that to update. Shout out again to Michael Kim. Thank you so much, bro. 6 likes away from 900. Thank y'all.
Wow, thank y'all so much. There'll be an inbounds here for SGA and the Thunder. We're here in the first quarter, 4:38 to go. It's 3 fouls apiece now, 3 fouls apiece. Here's J. Will on the inbounds. J. Will hand it off to SGA. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Picked up by Iguodala. Cross, the drive, the step back, the kick out. J. Will missing the 3 and a rebound by Jalen Green. 4:18 to go in the first. 6-point lead here for Phoenix. Jalen Green inside Iguodala. Kick out Worcester. No, he was great in the first half of game 2. To Dylan Brooks, pulls up for 2. Dylan Brooks scores. That's 6 points now for Dylan Brooks to start today's game. Caruso, top of the key to J. Will, picked up by Iguodala. Hands it off to Wallace. Wallace against Iguodala. Kicks it off here. It's a 3 for Caruso. It rims out, and Royce O'Neal with the rebound. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Jalen Green down the lane. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Alex Caruso. 3:39 to go. It will be free throws coming up. Yo, Michael, with the $50 bomb again.
No. Over in the Magic live stream, Michael Kim with the 50 says, I'm in Korea right now, and I found your guys' stream. You guys make me feel like I'm actually watching the game. I appreciate you. Respect. Make that bread. Michael Kim, man. Oh, my goodness. Roach.
Michael, you're amazing, bro. We appreciate you so much, dude. Let's go.
Woo!
Jalen Green will make the free throw. 24-15 lead for Phoenix.
All right, I'm going to grab that link one more time for the Suns and Thunder game, and I'll drop it in the Magic stream. So for you guys to come join us.
Here is SGA inside. Ball knocked out of bounds by Devin Booker.
Whew, Michael Kim. There's that link, folks. Come join us for the Suns and Thunder game. Suns up 24-15 with a 9-point lead with 3:29 to go. On the floor for the Thunder, it's SGA, Jalen Williams, that's J. Will, Caruso, Wiggins, and Casey Wallace. They'll inbound from the baseline. Here's SGA. The ball's knocked loose out of bounds, and it's going to stay Thunder basketball out of bounds, last touch by the Phoenix Suns. On the floor for the Suns is Dylan Brooks, Iguodala, Devin Booker, Royce O'Neal, and Grayson Allen. 12 on the shot clock for the Thunder. They'll inbound from the sideline. Caruso to Wiggins. Now to Jay Will. Puts the ball on the floor. Handoff. Casey Wallace. He'll shoot the wing three. And he'll get the splash. Casey Wallace cuts the lead to 6. The Suns will be shooting on the right side of the court in their black uniforms. Thunder in their all-blue jerseys. And Casey Wallace just ripped Dylan Brooks. He said, giving him cookies. And here come the Thunder. Down by 6. SGA the drive. SJ's in trouble. He hits Wiggins. Swings to Caruso. Not a J. Will up top. From downtown, J. Will just drained the splash. And just like that, it's a 3-point game.
Back-to-back threes for the Thunder. Boom, baby.
Here's Booker. Pull up midi. No good. Flies down. Gets his own rebound. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by SGA. It's Suns ball with 2:43 left here in the first quarter. Dude, that was a great steal by Casey Wallace and Dylan Brooks. He said, give me them cookies, man. And then they scored with the milk on the other end, bro.
We saw Orlando take advantage of turnovers in the first game, Josh. There goes the Thunder with it.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be Suns basketball. Booker over to Grayson Allen from downtown. He misses the splash. Rebound falls to Caruso. And the Thunder are dashing up the court with SGA. Left-hand layup off the window. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 6 points. 8-0 run for the Thunder to cut the lead to 1. Devin Booker crosses the timeline. Suns are shooting on the right side of the court. Here goes a screen. Booker over to Allen from downtown. He splashes from 3. What a deep shot by Grayson Allen. 28-foot splash.
Good to see Allen healthy and playing.
27-23, Suns up by 4. Here goes another 3 attempt by Casey Wallace this time. Hits the back iron, chasing down the rebound. It's Allen tipping it to Caruso, who goes right to the rim for a layup. 27-25, Phoenix up by 2, Roach.
$2 donation for Jake Pieces. Finally, SGA earlier got called for a push-off.
He got called for a push-off? Nah.
Yeah.
1:37 to go. Allen for 3 off the left iron. Jay Will with the defensive rebound. Thunder bring up the ball with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jay Will, Caruso, Wiggins, and Casey Wallace. And there goes a 3 from SGA to take the lead. 28-27, Roach.
It's crazy how fast this team can score, Josh.
28-27, Grayson Allen's got the ball. He dribbles off his foot. Great defense by Caruso. But Malawach recovers for Phoenix. He will look towards Booker. He'll get him on the near side wing. To his back is Casey Wallace. Inside, Malawach. He goes up. He misses at the rim. And the rebound falls to Shai. 55 seconds remaining. Shai Gilgeous brings up the ball. He's looking at the top. He finds Wiggins. He'll make the drive. He'll hit the kick to Casey for 3. It's another splash. And the Thunder take a 31-27-point lead. What a run by the Thunder, Rocha. They're up by 4. Casey Wallace now with 6 points. Caruso staying on Allen, hounding him as he drives. He slips, he falls, and they're going to call a shooting foul against Jalen Williams. That's J. Will. J-Dub is out for this game. Rocha, we just got a $50 bomb!
GWL, baby!
Are you kidding me? Michael Kim had a $50 bomb, and now GWL with the $50 bomb. That's our guy right there. GWL, what do you say?
Say good job on calling these games, guys.
You guys are blowing us away, man, with all the support. We couldn't do it without you guys. GWL, we love you, man. Thank you so much for that support and $50 bomb. Woo! Let's go.
Holy.
And we're just getting started. We got 2 more games after this.
Yes, let's go. Thank you, GWL. We love you, bro. First free throw was good for Grayson Allen.
And the second free throw is up, and that one is good as well. So it's 31-28, Thunder up by 3. And here they come with 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Dashing up the court is A.J. Mitchell. He'll drive, and he'll draw a shooting foul himself. Ooh, he took a hard tumble to the ground. Mitchell will have 2 free throws coming up. 27 seconds remain. Both teams are in the bonus. That foul came from Malawach of the Suns. Mitchell, look at this. He was hit pretty hard. He fell awkward towards his back onto the floor.
Josh?
What?
We got a $100 bomb for Michael. Oh my God. He says, I can't let somebody outshine me. Y'all are good.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, Michael.
Michael Kim with the bomb!
Bro, thank you so much for the 100, Michael.
Michael Kim.
Incredible. Yeah, we bow to you, bro. We bow to you.
Michael, GWL, guys. Thank you.
AJ Mitchell would make both free throws, 33-29, leaving the Thunder.
Rocha, it's an 18-4 run for Oklahoma City in the last 3 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
Jalen Green brings the ball up court. He's picked up by Casey Wallace. He's on top of the key, Rocha. Shot clock to 10. Over to Devin Booker. Booker picked up by Caruso. Devin Booker, he's got 7 points in this first quarter. Book to O'Neal for a deep 3, in and out. Chasing the rebound is Caruso. He'll heave it from half court, and that does it for the first quarter. 33-28. Oklahoma City up 5.
Dude, it was looking good for Phoenix, and all of a sudden, Oklahoma City Thunder's offense just exploded.
Ricky Hudson, we love you too, brother. Regier dropping a $2 dono. He says, Talon Green, quarterback, Arkansas, drafted to the Browns.
I know you're happy that another Arkansas Razorback goes. Congrats, dude.
Dude, from the sounds of it, man, it sounds like Cleveland's cleaning up at the draft.
Yep.
We got a $5 dono from Michael Kim. He says, can't. He can't. That's what he meant. Can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got you. You can't be outside. We appreciate you, Michael.
Regier, Michael Kim, GWL, everybody in the chat, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe, all of it. Thank you so very much. It's very humbling for you guys to come in here and hang out with us for these streams for the playoffs. It's been a grind, so many games, but we feed off of y'all's energy, and thank y'all so much for giving us the energy to do these games. We couldn't do it without y'all. It's been a blast so far, and we're only in the first round. I can't wait for rounds 2, the Western Eastern Conference Finals, and the NBA Finals. Now, today's stream is presented by PrizePicks. Roach?
Guys, go check them out. You can download the app or even use the website. It's awesome. And here is our lineup for today's game. We got Dylan Brooks for more than just 1 assist. All we need is 1 assist for Dylan Brooks. We got Isaiah Hartenstein for more than 4.5 points, so just 5 points. And an SGA for more than 5.5 assists. Guys, that is our lineup. Hey, they got a great promotion going on for you guys. Play $5 and get $50 in instant lineups using that promo code right below me, HMA. So So, guys, go check them out. You can follow us on there at the Sports Theory. Tell our picks. That is our lineup for today. Go check them out. Once again, $5 lineup gets you $50 in instant lineups. Affiliate link is in the description below.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
GWL just gifted 10 memberships to the chat. GWL, he dropped a $50 bond. Now he's showing some love to the chat with 10 gifted. Roach, who do they go to, brother?
Levi and Friends, JR California, Big Sonny, Johnny White, Joe Beebe, Ryan FBR, RJ, Jared, O, and Sam Purdy.
And that's all from GWL.
Dude, let's go. You guys are incredible. Thank y'all so much for the support, baby. Oh, my God, GWL. We love you, bro.
Big O cheers to you guys. All right. Are you ready for the start of the second quarter?
Si, senor. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's see the Suns can make a comeback here down by 4.
There was a guy named Sheamus that just got drafted.
That's dope. He's gonna.
Oh, he was drafting a pick for the Tides. Oh, okay. I misread that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool, Alex Rozier. All right, here we go. On the floor for the Suns, it's Brooks, Green, O'Neal, Malawach, and Grayson Allen. Shooting on the right side of the court in their black uniforms. Here's Allen with a spot-up 3 from the wing. It rims out, rebound, falls to Malawach, and we're going to get a foul here on a loose ball, Roach. With 11:41 in the second quarter, loose ball foul called against Isaiah Hartenstein. He's called for his second foul of the game.
Oof, he's got to be careful on that. Can't get him in foul trouble.
On the floor for the Thunder, it's Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, A.J. Mitchell, Casey Wallace, and Jared McCain. For the Suns, who have the ball, it's Brooks, Green, O'Neal, Malawach, and Allen. O'Neal over to the right corner goes Dylan Brooks. Shot clock to 5 against Chet Holmgren. He'll take him inside. He'll body him up. He'll spin. He'll shoot. It's short. Rebound falls to A.J. Mitchell of the Thunder. They're up by 5, and here they come, Roach, with 11:20 to go. Hartenstein, handoff, back to Mitchell. Crossover dribble on Dylan Brooks. He'll take him inside, puts up the shot. It's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Dylan Brooks. That's Brooks' 3rd rebound. And the ball's knocked loose out of bounds off the Thunder, so the Suns will inbound. Now, Phoenix are wearing their all-black uniforms here at home. The Thunder are wearing their all-blue jerseys. It's Jalen Green on the attack, right to the rim with a little scoop to the hoop.
Scoop, there it is.
It's 33-30, Roach, 33-30.
There we go.
Here's Casey Wallace up top. He hits over to A.J. Mitchell. Mitchell swings it to Hartenstein. Handoff back to Jared McCain. McCain down the baseline. Reverse layup. Jared McCain and 1. Fouled by Grayson Allen. McCain has a 3-point play opportunity.
Dude, he drove into Malawach and Allen was still able to get it to go. Yo, what's up, Amir? Congrats on the win, dude.
Amir, oh my goodness, you're magic, bro.
Very, very impressive, bro. You're 2-1 on the 1 seed, dude. Jared McCain will make the N1 36-30.
Okay, now here come the Phoenix Suns back to the way, down by 6 with 10.5 to go. Jalen Green going to work on Jared McCain. Step back, midi, in and out it goes. Chet Holmgren with his 2nd rebound of the game. By the way, Jalen Green, 7 points on 50% shooting. Up by 6. Here go the Thunder going to work inside. McCain to the left short corner goes Hartenstein on the near side. Hartenstein looking for somebody to get open. He'll hand it off to McCain in the left corner, hounded by Dylan Brooks. Shot clock winding down to 4, 3. Hits the cutter, and it's Mitchell with the layup. How about that cutter by Mitchell? And he finishes with the layup.
Love to see you go backdoor right there.
9:55 to go. Jalen Green over to Grayson Allen. Pump fake. Step back. Corner 3. Grayson Allen with the splash. And now it's a 5-point lead for the Thunder, 38-33. Grayson Allen, in his return, has 7 points here, Roach. Here is now Mitchell on the drive. He's knocked to the ground by O'Neal. No whistle. And now McCain is trapped in the right corner, and it goes out of bounds. And they're saying last touch by No, they're saying a foul by Royce O'Neal on the sideline.
They say he shoved McCain out of bounds, apparently. Wow, okay, so first foul on Royce O'Neal. I'm loving the cut. I'm loving this offense by the Thunder. It's exploding. And the other side, this is what Grayson Allen can give to you when he's healthy, that three-point ability.
Ball's inbounded. Here is Mitchell on the drive. Floater up off the rim. That's a miss. Malo watch the rebound. Suns have the ball. Shooting on the right side of the court. Down by 5 points. Jalen Green going to work on Casey Wallace. Crossover dribble. Double team coming with Hartenstein. Hits Brooks on the right short corner. Into the post. Turnaround fadeaway. Over Chet this time. Count that for Dylan Brooks. Tough bucket. Cuts the lead at 3.
That's what Brooks is looking like in game 2 of this series.
Thunder up by 3. Mitchell to McCain. Top of the circle. Hartenstein sets the screen. He moves off the right side into the elbow. Pull up. Mid-range. Count that for Jared McCain.
2 good minutes for McCain so far. 5 points, 2 for 2.
Hey, Asia Lakeisha Robertson.
How you doing, Asia? Good to see you. Jalen Green pulls for 3. No good. Casey Wallace with the rebound for the Thunder.
Woo-wee. Here goes a pull-up splash. This time it's not good by McCain. And we got a loose ball foul called against Grayson Allen off the miss. 8:28 to go. Allen now called for his second foul of the game, Roach.
Allen's been playing a lot better this game, Josh, but with those 2 fouls, he's got to be careful.
Over in the Orlando Magic stream, I'm about to end this stream. So again, hit that link. There's still 600 people in the chat. Hit that link. Come over and join us for the Suns live stream. I'm about to end it here in about 2 minutes.
Inbounds coming up for the Thunder.
Thunder have the ball. Handoff. Hartenstein. McCain the 3. Too strong. Rebound falls to Dylan Brooks. His 4th of the game. He'll dash up the court. He's picked up by Chet Holmgren, top of the circle. They're down by 5. Brooks over to O'Neal, swings it to Devin Booker off the screen against McCain. He works the paint. He will dish it out, and it's to Jalen. Swing it. O'Neal for 3. Too strong. Long rebound falls to Jared McCain. Up by 5, the Thunder have it with McCain with the pull-up midi way off the right side and out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It will stay Thunder basketball with 7:51 in the second quarter, folks.
I'm loving this effort we're seeing for Jared McCain getting some minutes with J-Dub being out.
Oh, yeah, dude. Jared McCain, and he's somebody who could step up nicely. Ball's inbound for the baseline to Hartenstein on the near side wing. Handoff to Mitchell. Off the screen from Hartenstein, he brings out Iguodaro. No, that's done. He'll take him inside, and he'll score the layup.
Nice.
He was not afraid. That was Iguodaro, by the way. That was Iguodaro.
10 points now for A.J. Mitchell already.
42-35. Iguodaro shovel pass. Dylan for 3. Dylan Brooks, 11 points. Cuts the lead to 4 here in Phoenix. McCain the drive, McCain the Euro step, McCain the layup. Jared McCain, Roach, how many points from him?
Jared McCain up to 7 now, Josh.
44-38, and we're going to get a foul on the other side. A.J. Mitchell fouls. That's going to be his first personal. Colin Gillespie will check in for Jalen Green with the Suns.
I mean, this team is incredible deep. To have Mitchell doing this, Jared McCain doing this, man, incredible.
Okay, I'm about to end the stream now for the Magic and Pistons. Once again, hit that link. Come join us for the Suns game. O'Neal inbounds this from the right near sideline to Iguodaro. Handoff goes to Devin Booker. Booker pump fake over to Brooks. He'll drive on Chet Holmgren into the paint. Right-hand layup, no good, but draws a shooting foul, Rocha. Dylan Brooks guarded by Chet Holmgren today, and he's gotten him a couple of times. We're going to get a timeout, right?
Yep, timeout by the Phoenix Suns.
Timeout by the Phoenix Suns. When we come back, Dylan Brooks will have 2 shots after being fouled by Chet Holmgren. How many fouls now for Chet, Rocha?
Doles, that's 2 fouls for Chet.
2 fouls.